Hello and welcome back, everyone. We are going to continue with our Sunlorn run. First run, I guess, but technically it's no longer my only run because I've been playing more on my own since the last stream. This is the same character as before, though. We'll be continuing that character where they left off, but I have a lot more experience with Sunlorn now. I've tried all the backgrounds and done multiple starts and checked out more of the world. So I'm a lot more familiar with how the game works and more efficient ways to play and ways to do stuff. And I have a lot more feedback for Tessellation. In fact, I think I saw I just announced this and I saw Tessellation is already in chat. How did you see that so quick? I didn't notify you directly. I thought you might be too busy, so I didn't bother to do that. I was actually going to stream yesterday, but something came up. So, and today I'm kind of busy, but I have some time here, so at least for the next couple hours or so, which is probably enough time to do what I planned to do for this stream. Hey, Do, welcome to the stream. So today, we're going to start off with basically, I want to start the stream with more feedback now that I've had a lot of time to play on my own. I had typed up a bunch of notes actually, which I'll be referencing for this. But also, I didn't want to type it all out formally and give it as written feedback, just because I can, give a bit more information about maybe some of the things in there, and it would take a lot longer to do it all as written proper feedback. So I'll start this. I'll load up our game for the purposes of pointing out things and stuff. As I do that, load game. Gizrati. This is the last one, and we are back with again our Tikwalaka man. So I've tried out. Oh wait, actually, we can't see it right now. Anyway, a lot of little things to give feedback on. Before we get right into that, I was going to say, among my runs, actually one thing I wanted to do for this stream is if and when this character dies, or by the end of the stream, I wanted to show a different character who was of a different background in a different place, that kind of thing, and I had a really good one built up from one of my runs, which was quite interesting, and the game crashed when I tried to save it. So that's the bad news. That is highly unfortunate. It was a rich Voturan who had traveled the sewers and was doing quite well for himself with many thousands in treasure and a lot of good gear and whatnot. And I decided to save the game, and it basically froze for a while, and then eventually shut down. And when I tried to load up the game again, unsurprisingly, the game fails to load at all. So it just starts with the Hello Wanderer. There's a message at the top left, red. It says Hello Wanderer, which I think is the startup screen for the game in general, but normally it's so fast you don't see it. But then it stops on that and dies. I do have the crash log, or there's the log when it crashes. Then I have the save and give it to Tessellation later if you want to check that out, which might be a good idea. But unfortunately, lost that character, it looks like. Unless that can be fixed or something. But that was unfortunate. But the good news is, I did another character last night, another Voturan, and went back and was building him up with an okay start. It wasn't quite as good, but I do have ideas on how to get kind of the best Sunlorn start. Basically some necessities. Because I'd say, balance-wise, the game is not very resource-wise. It's not that balanced. I mean, it doesn't, not everything has to be perfectly balanced, but in some cases, I had one character who basically there were no lanterns in the starting village, and I didn't realize this at the time, and all my torches ran out. Which made it hard to do things, and then also it can be can be very hard to get food too. Later on, just the balance-wise, in certain situations, by the time you've gathered up enough materials or getting enough food, you've run out of. You're hungry again by the time you eat what you've managed to get. I'm sure in certain environments it's doable and it works out okay. But you kind of want to have a start that's more in your favor to avoid things like that. But it'd probably be nice to, guarantee a few things. But certain villages starts are very sparse and have almost nothing. And some are like the shops all over the place with all kinds of junk. So there's a pretty wide disparity there. Tesla says I got an email. Can't stay too long though. All right, cool. It kind of looks like Brogue. Yeah, the game looks great. I had a lot of fun exploring around. Tessellation says zip the save folder and send it. Yeah, I can zip it up to you and give you a copy of that later. I saved that for you over here. But yeah, definitely check it out, dude. Anyway, so it's very interesting. I mean, the game overall is there's a lot of, it's still work in progress, but it's what's here is pretty good already, and I'm looking forward to seeing it getting better. So that was a general intro. I was going to go into some more my free feedback here. Let me see. So one of the main things I would say, it'd be easier to explain this, I guess, if I'm starting a character, but I'm not right now, is... All right, first let me look at this character that we have here, because I haven't looked at him since the last stream. All right, so we can add a little stone spear. Right. Okay, also swapping weapons, I'll get to that later. We have Amulet of Silence, got a couple of unidentified potions, a bunch of eggs, which I guess... I don't have those in my other one. It seems very plain. I picked those up from the... actually, because we can be a mongoose, so my other characters can't get into those little crevices. Okay, reducing stone spear. Wow, yeah, this character sucks compared to some of my other ones. Stat-wise, they're also kind of all over the place. I was definitely making some more concentrated type characters just to ensure being able to get further. I'd say, shoot, I forgot what I was going to say. Anyway, okay, so one of the biggest things I think which would really help people get into the game and starting new characters is, I mean, I mentioned it last time about the chatting with people, and you want to kind of streamline that. And when you're running around the village, it's, how much food do we have? Oh, we can eat the eggs, so we're probably fine. When you're running around the village, it's so easy to get caught on other people. We do have, all right, a clay lamp's not lit. It's way too easy to get caught, and then you have to go through the, all right, give me a tamal, nice. Oh, another tamal. Oh, we're just like, we can start our own tamal stand here. Anyway, it's really easy to get caught on other characters and slow everything, so you kind of want to be able to just bump and talk to everyone automatically. There's a lot of different ways to handle that, but it's way too easy to get stopped while walking around town. And then you also don't, again, the chatting thing, that could almost be like a default. But streamlining the start and just village travel in general, that'd go a long way towards making it easier to get into it. Oh, and the other thing is also once you have, swapping with people by moving, it'd be probably better if, you swap with allies or people who aren't hostile with you, instead of having to confirm if you want to attack them every time just by bumping. It's better to do a forced attack type thing. That's a big part of the streamlining there. That's definitely something I would do anyway. Oh, I was actually curious. I wanted to ask a question then, since you're here, Tessellation. Is there another way to get a source of light? Like, can you make a torch by combining sticks with something else? I didn't actually explore this possibility, but that was something I was wondering about once I realized all my torches had finally burned out. No one was selling torches or lanterns in town, and so I basically had no light source, and it was kind of hard to do much. I couldn't really travel to other villages because, it would get dark and I'd probably die anyway. Yeah, I know you can swap if it's a follower, as Tessellation says, but it doesn't, but I mean just friends, as in villagers. If you could just swap through villagers, so that'd be great. Bumping causes interaction, I see. Yeah, that would be okay. There's a lot of little details on how that would work, but yeah, swapping with followers is great. That's what I would prefer. It would work with anybody who's friendly in general, but, okay, so that's there. Oh, okay, so I'll get more to that later. One second. One thing I was going to suggest, a way to pass time by sleeping in beds would be pretty nice. There's a lot of, there's a lot of beds in these houses, and sometimes you want it to be daytime, rather than just waiting. It'd be really cool if we could, well, no, I don't want to attack the llama. If we could, sleep in the beds. I don't have my lantern lit right now, so we can't see inside. That would be... nice. It'd also be nice if we could see the time of day, as in like something in the HUD or whatever. The time of day and given there's weather and day and night cycles and stuff like that. A lot of games have something like little descriptions of the weather or whatnot. Even though it's obvious we can see it animated as well, it's just nice to have it in text too. And okay, so I think I discovered that if it's snowing, especially heavy snow, it actually rapidly diminishes the durability of your metal weapons and armor. So I'm pretty sure that's true, right? I don't think rain does, but I'm pretty sure I found it with the snow. I was in this town. It was just this one village was just snow all over the place and snowing heavily. I had to remove everything I was wearing because everything was getting mega damaged really fast, which was pretty annoying. I was wondering if a cloak would have prevented that, but I didn't have one in that particular character. No one was selling any. But yeah. Oh, there's a sundial sometimes in town. Oh, yeah, I think I've seen one of those with statues, maybe. But yeah, sleeping would be nice. You can't make torches, but you can often find them in the dungeon. And some, yeah, I've never seen one in a dungeon. Despite all the dungeons I've been in, must be rare. But I would say I was going to get to this eventually, but regarding dungeon loot, there's a big disparity there too. It might be the types of maps too. So I've been to sewers, and I've also been to regular caverns. The sewers I was in, it was filled with treasure, but almost no flowers. Like this one character went through multiple levels and had like 2 flowers and thousands of treasure. And then in caves, they're just full of flowers by comparison. So anyway, I had this one character and he just had no stat boosts. I was wondering if that was because it was sewers versus caves or what. But hey, German. So rain and snow deteriorate your iron equipment unless you wear a cloak. Okay, so I was guessing about the cloak. Yeah, I figured. But there wasn't one for sale in town. So I kept it to take, if I wanted to walk outside and it was raining, I had to take all my stuff off. Which was kind of annoying. But too bad they didn't have a cloak. I definitely got one. So it was good that it'd be, yeah, that was good. I guess, is that in the, that's not in the cloak description though, which it probably should be. It would be nice to have that. I don't think I read that in that when I had a cloak description. Even I guess that was the case though. I did notice though, I did a test real quick. I think if it's snowing outside, it affects the durability of your metal stuff even if you're indoors. Like even if you close the doors, which I was like, okay, I kind of get inside and close the door and stop this effect, and it just kept going anyway, but it probably shouldn't matter. It shouldn't affect you if you're indoors, so it'd be kind of nice, just add more. Seems like the game is headed kind of in the semi-realism direction, so that would be worth avoiding. Yeah, can add it to the description. That'd be good. There's a strict number of flowers that always appears in the first 3 dungeon levels, sewer or cave. Oh, well, maybe I just hadn't gotten... Maybe they were all on the 3rd level. Because, yeah, I don't think that character had made it there. That was the character I was building to show on the stream. And I think we only got to... I think he only got through the 2nd floor. So maybe they were all on the 3rd floor or something, because there was literally none. Unless they can also spawn... most of them can spawn in less accessible areas. Like if you have to go through tunnels to get them. Because that character couldn't do that. So, but yeah, check the indoor thing. I'm pretty sure it didn't. It was also degrading. Okay, one other thing I wanted to ask. I think it might have been a ghoul or something. I'm not sure. Somewhere in one of the caves, I got my constitution dropped a bunch, and it turned yellow, and I wasn't quite sure why. I didn't notice it until later, but it was really annoying because I couldn't get rid of it. I mean, maybe it's something it's hard to get rid of, but. Yeah, certainly I know they can appear in secret areas, the flowers and whatnot, and hard to access, but that particular card, it was kind of weird that there's just nothing in the open. Anyway, the Constitution thing was really problematic. That, lasts basically forever. And I had low hit points and low Constitution, and there was nothing I could do about it. I went to the priest in town. The priest is nice because they can sometimes solve these problems for you if you're in a friendly town. They give you scrolls to, get rid of curses and can help you out with that sort of thing, which was very nice. It would have been nice if they could also maybe handle that, or I didn't even know why it was, though, at the time, which was kind of annoying. Oh, you're not even sure what it was yourself? Well, my constitution turned yellow. What does that mean? And it was permanent. It lasted days and days and days, and no matter what I did, could get it back. And then a character, again, that save, I think that was the save that died, so don't have it now anyway, but I'm not sure if it was that character. But I thought the priest might help me out, but he didn't. It was mostly annoying that I didn't know why it was. Desolation doesn't know why either. Well, why would the Constitution be? I don't know. There was no status effect on me either. I thought it would have been one of my statuses, because there's a lot of these crazy statuses that can appear, including a bunch that aren't in the guidebook, as the guidebook says. It doesn't list them all. You don't know anything that permanently affects your Constitution. Well, now I do. I don't know what it is, but it happened. Okay. I think that's all right. That's everything except I have a list of little things I wanted to bring up. That was most of the big stuff. And then I'll get to a story at the end, which is really funny. This character I got going last night. All right, so one thing is I found that you can close doors on top of enemies, which seems like it should probably be blocked. I had a bunch of enemies chasing me, and I was getting a little lower on health, so I slammed the door. But one of them was in the doorway. Well, the door still closed, but they were on the closed door, and I could still fight them. And, and then the closed door is there. But it seems like it maybe should block the door instead of allowing you to close that. Yeah, mistake on that. All right, another bigger problem is I noticed that when I just moved my map a little bit. I noticed that when you press, for example, it's too easy to move this window. Resize me. Okay. When you press like in the window, when you press like F to automatically target, the cursor is not always on me. You know, sometimes it'll select the farthest part of the circle if my cursor is somewhere else. It does that all the time. But the thing is, I'm normally playing with just keyboard, and so it's a big problem. It'd be really nice if it would center on me. I mean, I'm not even using the cursor. I don't know how you might want to deal with that. There's a couple different ways to do it, but always having to move the cursor back to me to cast, for example, cast spells on myself is a problem. So that's the one little thing that I would like to see addressed. I noticed that if I put the cursor, clicked here, and then put the cursor outside the window, it would always go back to me instead. It's just hard to keep it always doing that under certain conditions. So it's kind of inconsistent and problematic, the automatic targeting thing. It would also be really nice if you could tab between targets. Like when you're doing range combat, press tab to go to different targets, because otherwise you have to move the cursor to a different target if you want to prefer a different one that you weren't attacking. You might switch targets and whatnot, so that'd be good. Also, oftentimes in roguelikes, for the interface, if it's possible, repeating the same key to do a command that to confirm or continue a command in the same stream. Like for example, mainly what I'm referring to specifically here is the firing for ranged combat. Press F and it goes into, oops, wrong window. Press F and it goes into this mode. I should be able to press F again to just do the attack, rather than F and then enter, the two separate keys. It'd be really nice if it was just F to also attack. It just streamlines everything. You don't have to use a different key for it. A lot of games do it that way. Repeat keys, the same key for that. Maybe there is a way to tab between visible targets. Is there a thing? Oh, plus or minus. Okay, I hadn't looked into the command yet. I was going to ask you if there was another one. There it is. I can see. If the cursor out of the map, it will target near you. Yeah, I was putting the cursor elsewhere. So it's kind of annoying to have to move the cursor, though, specifically for that purpose. Since I'm mostly using keyboard. But all right, I'll try and keep it over the HUD, I guess, in general, in that sense. But a couple other notes here. Oh, one other thing is I noticed in the message log down here, it's really nice how you have different colors for certain things, like your attacks are darker green, and your kills, when you get a melee kill, it's a bright green. But I noticed that I think you for the ranged attacks, they're dark green, but also the ranged kills are dark green, which makes it harder to... You have to actually read it to make sure whether you killed something or not. It'd be nice if ranged attacks were also bright green. Basically, kills... I think you might have probably intended it for it to be like that or would want it to be, but just kind of forgot. But yeah, that would be nice if those were bright. Because yeah, it's easier to just tell if something was killed, especially if it's when you're doing ranged attacks, right? They're at the edge of your field of vision. They're about to leave the field of vision. You actually have to read to make sure that you hit or killed, because it's two different things. But it's much easier to tell if it's just a color difference. Like, okay, I killed him. He's dead. I don't have to worry about him anymore. Chase him down. One other thing, mercenaries. So I've hired mercenaries a few times. My experience with mercenaries is never hire more than one mercenary, because they will almost always try to kill each other. They just accidentally hit each other all the time and are really keen to kill each other. I think they should probably just not attack each other like that. I mean, it wasn't intentional, right? It's funny, but it should probably be removed. I would. You just want one mercenary. I mean, you could think of it maybe as a way to prevent the player from having too many allies or something. I don't know, but it's also a problem that it's very easy to lose mercenaries. Even just walking around town, like I have to kind of wait here for them to catch up, walk over here, wait a bit, make sure they come to me. If you try to click around town, they're going to get stuck on stuff and then just stop following you. So I've lost mercenaries that way too. Yeah, and then sometimes, of course, once you're near enemies, they'll just go do whatever they want. But anyway, yeah. So avoiding all the bloodshed among your friends would be nice. What else have I got here? I'm almost done. Let's see. Yeah, so anyway, I don't hire more than one at the moment based on this. Okay, so the very last thing is this new character I started last night, because I did want to also show a different character type by the end of this stream, hopefully. I've come across these Erminids. So the Erminids are much more dangerous than normal enemies. They can pick up items and use them, and they're just generally a little bit more problematic. But I found for the first time a new type of enemy last night, an Erminid robber. Now that is an interesting enemy. They throw sleeping darts at you, and then you gradually fall asleep. And then once you're asleep, they take all of your gear, like all of it. I was like, oh my god, I'm here in the cavern. He took all my stuff. He took my light source, so I can't see anymore. I was like, what the hell? It was interesting, but I felt like I could have instantly died. If the robber himself, he steals your stuff and runs. What if there's other enemies nearby? He'll like murder me. So anyway, I saw myself was getting tired, and so what I immediately did was I fortified myself. I healed myself with my god, and then I woke up and all my stuff was gone. So I had to track down this robber. Fortunately, he wasn't too far away, but I picked up the darts he had thrown at me. I threw them back at him, and then beat him to a pulp with my bare fists to get all my stuff back. And suddenly, you get this screen down here, the message log. You're gaining tons of stuff. It's like you get this and this and this and this, and because yeah, he took literally my entire inventory. That's kind of insane. Whoops, wrong cursor here. It was very funny, I'll have to say. And then after that, I saw another one shortly after that. So what did I do? Anyway, I was pretty sure he was going to hit me with a sleeping dart, and there's probably nothing I could do about it. So instead, this time, I did the smart thing, and instead of bothering, I was at full health at the time anyway. So I dropped a club on the ground and dropped a torch on the ground. So with the second robber, sure enough, right after doing that, I fell asleep. He stole all my stuff, but he didn't steal my club and my torch. So I picked up the club, picked up the torch, and chased him down and beat the crap out of him and got all my stuff back again. But they seem a little extreme. Maybe they shouldn't steal your entire inventory and all of your equipment. So yeah, they're pretty funny. Okay, so reading back here, sorry, I was going through all this. Okay, so if the follower loses sight of you, yeah, I think they need a steal limit. They really shouldn't steal literally everything on you. Stealing a few things, that's fine. Maybe not your equipment either, like maybe stuff from your inventory, which makes probably more sense. It's a robber. He's not like declothing you and everything. But yeah, just some junk from your inventory that you probably might want to get back. I mean, he takes your everything, which could leave you extremely vulnerable if there's other stuff around. Unfortunately, this wasn't a problem at the time, but I could see it being pretty bad. Anyway, if a follower uses sight of you, use the call allies command. Yeah, I was doing that. It did not work. I mean, it works if they're close, but not if they're far away. And so I repeatedly used that quite a lot, actually, to get them closer. But yeah, it's only so effective overall. I found it semi-useful, I'll put it that way. Yeah, so I lose like half the allies. Either they kill each other, or they run away and do something else, or they get lost in town. Anyway, I don't rely on them very much anyway, because they're kind of unreliable. Although one time one of the characters who just had nothing for sale in town, I said, well, fine, I'll hire a mercenary and get him killed. It was actually not that easy to do. I hired a mercenary and took him down and tried to get him to fight a bunch of dangerous stuff, but he was doing too well. So it took a while. Eventually I managed to steal his stuff, that's nice to be able to do that. I mean, at least they dropped what they had. It was funny. Anyway. I see. Yeah, I can understand why they get mad at each other with the throwing on the projectiles, reading back what you wrote earlier. I mean, it makes sense. It's just, I think maybe they probably shouldn't get mad at each other quite that easily if it was an accident anyway. Makes using groups of them pretty much useless currently anyway. All right. So anyway, the Erminid robber story, that was fun. that was interesting times. Okay, so I have played many other characters. I've been out of town. You can go. It's interesting having traveled to a bunch of other places. I've seen the sewers, visited different towns, and yeah, it's pretty interesting seeing the wildlife out there, stuff. I'm very much looking forward to doing more. Although I think currently I haven't been to any of the caves or other outlying areas beyond the starting village, because I think the way it's designed currently and content-wise, you're supposed to dive and mainly do the main dungeon in the starting area at least, to get as much as you can out of the local area for sure. You've got the town support, you've got the shops, you've got people who give you food, that kind of thing. Once you get out of town, survival gets a fair bit harder because you can run into hostile areas. You could take a while to reach another friendly town. You need food, things like that. So, and I'm sure that, well, yeah. So anyway, I have less experience doing that, but I've certainly run around a bit to other villages as well. It's interesting. But yeah, yeah, I can see how exactly the starting dungeon is especially rich in flowers items, so it doesn't make sense to skip it. Right? You really need to milk it for everything you can before leaving. So. Okay, so and I have some other ideas. Well, I was gonna say for an easier start to the game. I'll talk about that later, if and when I switch to the other character later on, which I've been doing. So first of all, though, we're gonna continue with this weaker character. What actually? How come I? Oh, I guess because I walked into some areas. Why don't I don't have this mapped out? Did I not map? I might have. I don't remember what the heck I did in this. This is the same character though. All right, what kind of money do we have? 72. Well, I'm pretty poor. Do I have any treasure? What did I leave on? I have the jewelry, Amulet of Silence, which you can actually sell that to the treasure guy. He'll buy jewelry as well and amulets and stuff. He'll buy the expensive things you can find, which is funny. I found one that was cursed. I uncursed it and then sold it to him, even though it was bad. There's like one that makes you steal stuff from people. The klepto. Oh, I forget specifically what it was called. There's some bad artifacts. He'll buy those too. Yeah, I was like, okay, you can have this. I'm not gonna use it. Oh, there's a Ring of Kleptomania, right? I forgot what the full name was. There's a Ring of Kleptomania. I had that. It was cursed. I got it. I went to the priest and he uncursed it for me, and then sold it. So that was funny. Different character. All right, so back to running around and let me check. Let's get started. Actually, no, don't attack him. All right, I'm leaving myself hungry because if you leave yourself hungry for a while, I'll give you more food. He's given me 3 tamales already, so I could eat those. Try your song. You take the llama and the dog. Oh yeah, actually, yeah. I haven't actually messed around with these yet. Also, I'm much more familiar with the caves and what to look at for in there, so I might be able to see more this time than I did during the first stream when I was just getting used to the game. Stingray form, soothe animals. Oh, so even with it can work with llamas as well. Yeah, that's right. Mammals, birds, fish, and reptiles. All right, cool. Take the dog even. That's interesting. Just follow you around. That's cool. Oh, yeah, he's indifferent to you. So like, I can cast. Oh! It's actually a song thing. I see. A dog has become a faithful companion to you. 2 of them. Oh, befriended a dog. Serene Melody. So we have 2 dogs now. Are they now considered allies then? Is this guy going to give him another tamal? He is. We're just, yeah, I'm going to start my own stand here in a second. Alright, so, dogs are pretty decent actually. Also, I haven't really been messing with the llama. I haven't been messing with pack animals because I didn't want to have to deal with it, really. Even though I know technically it allows you to keep your burden as light as possible. Alright. Wait, alright, so this character did have one. How come I don't have this as mapped out? What happened to that? Alright, so we can switch in with the dogs here. Lots and lots of scrolls. I mean, I've already been here. Anyway, these dogs are doing a pretty good job of sticking around. Oh, I also found you can just steal everything from the, I don't need a candle, really. We can steal the scroll here, and they don't care, so that's nice. Give me scroll. I guess soothing animals is pretty good for going through the countryside, though. Alright, so, this character is not using anything? What do we got? Or armor. Oh, I do have a quilted armor. Wait a minute, how come I don't have any of this stuff on? What was I doing with this character? Weird. Anyway. Alright, so I guess we'd have a stone spear, and then we can swap weapons, which is useful. Addle automatically there, and then swap weapons again. Noticing your screenshots, you had YouTube in Chinese. Do you speak Chinese? Incorrect. German, I do. Do you know what the helmet does? I mean, yeah, it gives you armor. I just didn't put it on because it might be raining. This one is just protection, right? Yeah. I'm not sure. I would assume it's made of metal, though. Oh, wait. Oh, check your journal. Oh, this one actually said... Actually, I thought it was a regular one. Oh, my journal, huh? Thought it was a regular helmet. Journal. What does that mean? It's already identified, then? Checking my journal. Does that mean... Wait a minute. Isn't there the already... Nope, not that list. Helm of Mind Protection. Oh, I see. Uh-huh. Right. Helm will protect the wearer from magical items. Ah, I see what you mean. I see. Uh-huh. Oh, so I guess I can ask you, since you could give me the correct answer. I was wondering about is if you... So I must have found that down there. I thought it was a regular one. A regular piece of armor. And it was metal, so I wasn't putting it on right now. But, so what I would ask is, can those degrade? That's a heck of a lot of armor, too. That's a really... I mean, it only protects the head, but it also has durability. It does have durability. That's a lot of durability. So I guess that means it does get hurt then. It's just got a lot of durability is all. I see. Yeah. Degrade 2, that's highly unfortunate. I did see in the last other character I had, you can have a scroll that restores durability, but I don't think you can specify what it works on. It just says gives your, I think I'm not sure if it's a random item. I haven't actually had a chance to use it yet. Alright, let's, no, I don't want to attack you. Oh wait, actually, didn't I, like, give them, I think I gave the banker. Oh. What do you mean you think? You're not sure? You're not sure if you can do that? And I'm not sure if you can pick a target for that. How long have you been working on this? I mean, if it's at all possible to pick things, pick an inventory target, I would imagine you would have done that then in that case. Many, many years, huh? Cool. I mean, I got the impression, yes, it was certainly at least a while, a couple of years or so, but I wasn't sure how much longer than that. Anyway, well, yeah, well, because it can degrade. Also, I don't know what material it is, though. So, it just says it's an open-faced helmet. Here there is the mercenary guys. All right, so we're gonna get back underground in a bit here. I just wanted to check these rooms. I'm kind of surprised. I thought would have had these mapped out. Alright, got a couple dogs are following well. These guys are doing a much better job than mercenaries. Mercenaries, I can't click around town and keep them with me. Unless these dogs are only doing it because... Wait, oh, it won't... It was... The dog blocks the door, so I can't actually use the cursor to move out of here. Huh. Dog's blocking the path. Potions, unidentified potions are rather expensive. Alright, so I might have left some. No, don't attack the guy. Alright, here we go. Deposit, okay, 500. Figured I thought I had deposited something in this particular run. So we did deposit money. I've got some reserves here. Yeah, it should probably automatically, if I wanted to actually. I could, so soothe animals, I see. Sing a song, there we go. Got 3 dogs now. Wow, that's nice. That's pretty cool. Got a whole pack of dogs. What else do they got for sale here? Alright, so we're using an addle during javelins. And what does this weapon do? 4 to 16, 100 base delay, durability is kind of average. Stone spear, it's not terrible. It's kind of average then. It's just, I guess I don't especially need anything else from here. I'm still running hungry. I should probably... Oh yeah. Eat some stuff there. Alright. Alright. Wait, what's this down here to the south? Oh. Okay. I've been to part of that area? It didn't reload it. It's kind of weird. Whoops, wait, I missed this room here. Just checking the rooms. A couple of duplicates. Once you're familiar with the towns they are in the current iteration, fairly easy to figure out. Yeah, see, look at that. This is all black, but this is all light. It's probably remembering things a little incorrectly from nighttime versus daytime. I mean, I've been up here before. So, which actually made it so I had to recheck all these rooms again. Strange? Yeah, I agree. Strange. It's kind of weird. I mean, because that's why I was wondering. I already explored this town. Why is it making me explore the town again? All right. So, wait a minute. Oh shoot. Yeah, see, I can't even press backslash, which by the way is very helpful. I found out about backslash, which allows me to know where exits are. Near known exits. Actually, yeah, see. Wait. There it's working. There you see backslash, it shows these red lines. That's a way to go down. And green will show you your known ways to go up. Could be a problem with loading the town. Yeah, apparently there is an issue. I've started, my other games didn't have that happen when I saved and came back to them. This one, for some reason, does. Anyway, so it tells us we know where this entrance is. So we're going to go back down here. There's some food over there, or a dead body. One of the two. Wait, what? What? So this save is borked, huh? Could not change levels. Portal is out of order. Aw. Well, that's annoying. Yeah, there seems to be a problem with saving. Wait a minute. Can I even move anymore? Okay, I can move. Freaking dogs in my way. No. Aw. Portals. What does portal is out of order mean? It just means the door's broken? That sucks. Gee, I can't get back to the main dungeon. That is unfortunate. Well, I guess we're not going to go that way then. I'm going to go a different way. Let's see here. Advanced every day. Good. Nobody eating that. What is this? Apple. Take an apple. Well, that's unfortunate. Because that's the main way that we're definitely need to do more exploring there. And also I was going to show about, I probably missed a few things and there's some more information to explore in the dungeon. Welcome to the town. Yes. All right. I guess we're just going to like leave. There was an issue with loading the level. When that happens, the game just generates a whole new level, but then it might not align well with the rest of the world. Oh, interesting. Well, one thing I noticed is that there's multiple entrances to sewers, which is pretty neat. You can have different entrances from all over the village that goes into the sewer from different positions to the first depth anyway. Obviously down from that depth, it's different. But all right, is there any guys up here? I guess they're all still gone too. Nobody's home. Nobody's home. Bunch of stone-tipped javelins over here. You try traveling to a different town? Yeah, that's what I plan on doing. Alright, here we go. Let's see what the sign says. North, a fort, 10 dragon tails. So, that's not too far. 10 dragon tails is pretty close, actually. And there's another fort to the southeast. There's another fort further to the southeast. A whole other town, and a bunch of towns down to the southeast. Alright, so west is 5. As you can see, the town we just came from is 5 dragon tails, which I think is a pretty cool measurement of length. It's just to the west, so just twice as far north, and there's a whole other town. So we can check that out with our dogs. Let's go. Not that far. Excellent. It's a friendly town, too. There's a raccoon. We all stopped because there's a raccoon. This time we stopped because there's another raccoon. We don't care about raccoons. There we go. Ooh, a fort. I've never been to a fort, actually. Wait. An archer shouts at a duck. They're shooting at a duck. Duck tried to get into town. Oh. Anyway, oh, okay. Tessellation says there's not much to do at forts. Ah, well, that's okay. I wanted to check one out because I've never been to one before. Why are you saying uh-oh, though? They're just attacking a duck, right? I mean, I'm good. Unless, I don't know what's going on. What? Now, am I getting attacked by who? I can't remember if they'll attack me. Why would they attack me? I'm like, they're all green. They're attacking my dogs, I guess. But they're green with me. Yeah, they should be fine, I think. The dogs are running away. Aw. Alright, will they attack me then? If I walk in the door, are they going to attack me? Obviously, I'll die pretty quickly. There's a duck corpse. Desolation is wondering. Oh, so anyway, you said there's not much to do in forts? Like, what is in there? What's inside a fort? I've never actually been to one. I followed a road that said there was a fort down the road, but I never actually found the fort. I found a nearby town, but not the fort itself, so I've never seen one of these. It was a fort for a different background, though, different civilization. Oh, one thing I was going to suggest, I noticed that I looked at, as we've seen before, when you hold your cursor over here, it highlights the things on the map, right? It'd be nice if you could do that for items as well, to show specific. I mean, not just these, not just creatures and whatnot, but like the corpse. Where's the corpse? I mean, I can see it now; it's easy. But when there's a lot of items on the screen, it'd be faster if I could just point it. Actually, why can't I change the view? It won't let me get rid of the controls view. Why? I can't press. Question mark is not working right now. I'm not sure why. Normally, it would change the layout here, but it's not working at the moment. Oh, okay, all right. Test Legion says you're still working on the items identification thing. Gotcha, or the item location thing. That'd be nice. Also, yeah, even opening info for it directly from here would be great too. Oh, I see. Oh, you plan to put dungeons under them, but right now there could be some shops. Right now they're just full of soldiers. I see. Oh, it doesn't work. Am I in examining mode? Oh, that's what it was. Okay. Even question mark didn't work. All right, gotcha. Yeah, I like to stay in this view generally, so I can see my whatever I've got at the moment, and then this stuff too. Okay, so well, if that's all that's in there, I guess I don't need to go there. I need to go to a town instead. Checking the source code to see. Oh, you're checking the source code to see if they'll attack me. Why would they attack me? I don't. I probably wouldn't be able to flee from this many guys. They would kill me if I did walk in there, and they would attack. They already scared my dogs off fast enough. But it would be interesting, I guess, to walk in and check it out. I'll mention while we're waiting on here. The rain's cool. I would say I've been to a place where the snow is so strong you pretty much can't see the map because it's just constant snow. It's like whiteout. It's pretty interesting. Just the tons of snowflakes, bright white snowflakes all over the place. You really feel like you're in the snow. And speaking of environmental effects, I did meet one enemy in the a spellcasting enemy in the dungeon or in a cave under the main town, which I forgot what it was. They cast a fog spell, a Spriggan. I think it was a Spriggan. I almost killed him, and then they cast fog. Wow, fog is an interesting spell. It like literally was filling like a whole third of the cave with and not just like a tiny area, a third of a room, like a third of a whole cave with this massive, sprawling, slowly expanding cloud of fog in which you can't see past right in front of you, which is pretty cool. The Spriggans are kind of annoying, I gotta say. They're pretty dangerous overall with their casting, and they can be a little bit deadly. Them and the Erminids so far, the lower level enemies that kind of have me being a little more careful. The rest are kind of okay. Oh, I see. Strategically attack them to get the fog to cover yourself. That could be an idea. Yeah. That is. It showed me how effective fog could be, for sure. It made it harder to actually kill the guy, and I eventually gave up on that one. And he came back later, and I got him. But yeah, it was problematic. So, not sure if we can walk into this place, eh? We could just test it, and if I die, I die. We can't get back to the main dungeon anyway. Although I really do want to visit another dungeon outside the main dungeon, because I haven't done that yet either. Despite knowing where some of those things are. Let me check my journal. Do we know where any of those are? They could be far away though. Lako. So see, our main goal is the cave entrance. Lako. That one's, we don't know where that is. Far away. The friendly ones won't mind, but if there are any who are not friendly, they'll attack. Oh, I see. Well, we don't. Why would there be any that aren't friendly? I mean, they're all our civilization. But if they attack, they turn the others against you. I see what you mean. I mean, that's interesting. Okay. I guess we could try it. Spirit armor, icy cabin, blue cave, enters the mountains, iron golem, capable of standing both physical strikes and spears and swords. A cave entrance in the mountains is located 25 dragon tails southwest of Yamankatlan, which is our starting village there. So that tells us at least where a cave is located, a little further southwest of the main town. The main stuff, of course, is all in our main town there. Alright, okay. Well, we could see if there's anyone here who's hostile or not. Oh god. Found a hostile guy. I'm leaving. One of the archers in there does not... Oh, they're all after us now. We're dead. That was fast. Yeah, I figured I wouldn't make it away, but I didn't realize it was going to be that fast. So, a single archer immediately turned all of the other archers on me. Why was he... Why didn't he like us? Like, we're a part of their civilization, and everyone else was cool with us. That's kind of annoying. So yeah, we're dead. Goodbye. Oh, your charisma's only 10? Oh, does that matter? Okay, that makes sense. So if your charisma's 10, sometimes people don't like you. But that's like, is that like soldiers are slightly different? Okay, that makes sense. I can see that. It's kind of interesting turning the whole fort against you like that. But you know, I'm okay with that. I put my charisma low, so I can see how high charisma actually does matter in this game for sure. It could be very helpful to have high charisma. Allowing you to make friends and especially when you're out traveling and visiting other villages, especially visiting villages of the other civilizations that are maybe not so helpful. I think it does matter. You get a first impression roll when you meet someone for the first time, says Desolation. Cool. Yeah, I like that. I think it makes me feel like charisma is worth it. I could see it. I could see all the stats being useful in their own ways for sure. I guess with my other characters, I was focusing again, mainly on even more just literally A, B, C, D, E, F, the main start. All right, so we're gonna start with we can pick up with my other character then. We're gonna go back here. Here he is, killed by stone-tipped arrow. Score 7. All right, we're gonna close that then. You plan to rework the way for it, sir? Yeah, I gotcha. That makes sense. All right, wait. This one goes back to the main. We're gonna open this. Oh, here's the character I made after my save was killed. This character has a different, yes, a very thematic name. Not a normal name. Let me resize this window as well, and we're gonna start my other character, and I will show Voturan guy. One of them. Alright, don't kill my save. Hopefully this loads. This loaded nicely. Yes. Okay. It will crash your turvy there. No, this one won't. This is the okay one. That's why he's called Don't Kill My Save, because this was after the crashing one. The crashing one's the one that I'm not going to try because I know it's going to crash. It doesn't work. This is an okay one I did last night. So this is my most recent character. I just happen to name it Don't Kill My Save. Voturan man. So one of the best starts. One of the quick ways to start Sunlorn. I was talking about this earlier. I was going to mention about that is, I think, if you want to start Scum, for example, to give yourself, I think, what is probably an easier start is 2 things. Well, one is Voturans seem to have good access to a lot of good weapons and materials. So their villages tend to be pretty stacked with decent gear. Certainly you can tell the difference between here and the Yamatkatlan guys with their just stone whatever. These guys have like iron and other kinds of armor and stuff. This is probably the easiest start. But not just that. There's 2 other things you'd want to do. One is, first thing you're going to do is go to all the shops, make sure at least one shop has a lantern. Because, as I've mentioned before, your starting village may not sell lanterns, and if they don't, you could run out of torches before you find any other sources of light. And not having a source of light in this game is a big problem. You'll probably fall behind the curve in general. So this one has lanterns, and it also has some oil and stuff, so I don't have to worry about light probably. Certainly not in the short term, and certainly enough to deal with the local dungeon or whatever. So the other thing I would suggest is not only do the lantern. Wait, where the hell is it in this? Wait, I don't even see it. Did the map not? Oh, the map didn't fully load. No, where'd it go? Hey, wait, how come I don't see him? Is he in a smaller area? Go to the temple, which is usually a gray building. Wait, do I have... This didn't load fully? 1 second here. Let me get to the other. Alright, this is loaded. Oh, it's down there. Where's the temple? It's on the right east side? Wait, why don't I see it? Normally it's a gray building. Oh, now I see it. It's up. Oh, this one. Never mind. God, I'm blind. It's because it's too dark. It's nighttime and it's not lit up there. You're right. I'm sorry. The temple's right here. I wanted to point to it real quick. Yeah, it should be easy to find. So make sure there's a lantern in a store, and the other thing is go to the temple and check for... check this mode again. 1 second here. Wait. There we go. Check for this particular god. This particular god gives you fortitude, which gives you free armor when you cast it. It is excellent for starting. You can just cast here, boom, and then look at our armor here. Fortitude, we immediately have a ton of armor, plus whatever armor we're using. It is quite good. Ursus is the name. Okay, I forgot the name of the god in particular, because you don't always have the same god option in the starting area. You have open face helmet. Oh, this one's got the open face helmet too. And eventually, so the first thing you get is the fortitude spell, which is the very first thing you get, and it's great. You can keep reusing it, and you pretty much indefinitely always have a lot of extra armor, which is great. You don't have to fear many physical attacks. And then once you upgrade, once your god really likes you, you get the heal spell too. So, and Holy Lance, I've used that a few times. I mean, you can use it to attack like ghosts and then skeletons and stuff, undead. But especially these two make it a lot easier to start, being able to heal yourself and fortitude. So I would highly recommend just doing that. Those few things, and that's a good way to start playing Sunlorn if you want to last longer. So, yeah. So let's see where we're going then. That's what we've got. No, don't attack the pig. All right, do we have any food? Let me check the basics. Oh, I got this wyvern totem. I didn't have time to play around with it. Is that like a one-use thing? I found that just in my recent visit. Just got down that a little while ago, right before I stopped playing. It seems pretty... It only has... Oh, wait, that's the wrong one. Oops. Shit. Activating this magical totem will cause the holder to change into a ferocious wyvern, which sounds pretty good. You can reuse it? It's reusable. Are you kidding me? Like, unlimited? Do I have... Is this like the spell? Remove your armor before trying? Oh, really? Was it going to destroy my armor? Oh, it charges. Oh, I haven't used anything that charges then. I see. Well, that could be interesting then. Transforming destroys your armor? I actually don't even have all my armor on right now. I didn't actually have much armor on this character yet. I also have a bunch of broken stuff. What am I using here? A sling. I was using leather armor. Yeah. Oh, it takes a while. We use it indefinitely. Oh, that seems pretty cool then. I was planning on using it if I got into a tough situation that really needed like extra power. So I'll definitely want to try that out then. All right. Okay. So hopefully no map loading problems here, and we can just hit. Oh, well, there's a hex scarab after me. Oh yeah. Did I have any food? That's right. Let me see. I don't even have any food right now. I should probably deal with that problem. All right, Mr. Hex Scarab. 17 rocks. Yeah, okay, he's hit but not dead. Is there literally... Oh, the tropical tree, never mind. Oh. It's kind of annoying that you have to re-enable auto pickup for all your characters again. Like if the character already had it on or restarting or whatever, it seems like it'd be a nice thing to remember that, perhaps. Anyway, the Hex Scarab ran away. He was probably chasing me out when I came out last time because I didn't really care about him. It's kind of annoying having to kill everything when they don't actually give you experience points. Okay, so I was planning on getting more food. That's what I needed. 1 second, let me check. 1177. Yep. See, the open-faced helmet, it's taking damage just by walking around in the rain, which sucks. I need to remove that. Leather, though, should be fine. So, yay. Nice. My artifact here is taking lots of... I don't have a cloak on this character. I don't know if there's one for sale in this town. I think there's not. I'd have to look around again, but I don't think there was. I only found a cloak once in one village. It's kind of an important thing. Is a round shield, but maybe I didn't check with this particular character because I started him really quick last night. I don't see one yet. It's easiest to, I don't remember what it exactly looks like, so if you just step into the room though. Oh, loaf of bread, very nice of you. Good, give me more bread. Such a beggar. Yeah, so it's easier to just walk into the store and then look at the list on the right to see what's out there. Obviously it'd be greater if you could do a kind of search thing, which is nice. It's what I've done in, Cogmind, and a lot of roguelikes will do that, allow you to search for things, for known items on the map. Makes things a lot easier. Yep, give me my bread. I'm here collecting bread now. Gonna open my own bread stand next. Yeah, so it doesn't look like there's a cloak around here. That's unfortunate, because, then it means anytime the weather's bad, you have to take off all your stuff when you're walking around outside. Why don't I eat some? Because I want more. They won't get, if I eat it, they'll stop giving me food. I only had one loaf right now. They'll sometimes give you more. I'm not sure if they are only giving you the amount that'll bring you up to basic okay, but I think in some cases I've gotten a lot. So it's better to stay hungry, because you don't go hungry very fast. You go hungry pretty slowly. Decomposing Erminid. Erminid got out of there. Welcome Thanasos. Do I have any... I have not actually done a lot of talking here. There's a volcano. Wand of Ice Walls. Oh, here's the town we're in. What's down there still? Wand of Egress. Yeah. Kind of sucks that artifacts also do great, I guess. I think overall, long term, it could be hard to keep your character together in terms of the equipment and stuff. You're always replacing it. 32. Anyways, no one else is gonna give me food, huh? I could just say whatever. I think I don't remember. I'm gonna eat that right now. I'm fine. I'd prefer to go unsated, but we'll just go into the dungeon now. So here's the dungeon. You can check the door is to the south. I gotta do that. Oh, wait a minute. I don't have my other weapon equipped. What am I using in here? Okay, there's an iron dagger. No, I actually don't have a great weapon. Dagger's not bad, but it can't take down stuff with a lot of armor, because it doesn't have a high max damage. Kill all these guys. It's kind of annoying because most of these guys aren't super strong, but you kind of have to kill them so they stop bugging you when you're trying to get in and out. How far did I go last night? Alright, so I finished out this area too. I will mention some other things then, since I'm not looking at it now, but these little inscriptions on the wall, sometimes they're undecipherable, but I think it's also based on probably wisdom, something like that. And some of them do give you useful messages, telling you more information like you get when you chat with people. Like it'll tell you where items are located. Some of them just give some general advice or other random things, a lot of stuff. But yeah, it's pretty easy to clear the first few dungeon floors. So I'm done with that. But anyway, yeah, that's another thing. Also, it's nice to have... I haven't opened this door yet. Do I have any keys? I don't think I have any keys. No. I have a scroll of renewal. That's the one I was talking about, the scroll of renewal. Carrying a lot of random crap. I haven't opened this, but, I can't get into a smaller form, so there's certain areas I can't access. Only a limited pool of rumors they can tell you. Once you've heard them all, the engraves are incomprehensible. But sometimes, I've gotten... I guess I'd say they're incomprehensible, and then I got information from a different one later. But anyway, like here, there's a thing I haven't gotten this potion. I think it's just because I don't have a high enough wisdom to find the way into that area. So that has kept me from getting some stuff. As you can see, my stats are kind of a little bit weighted towards strength and constitution and even dexterity from just the starting stats. And I have crappy charisma, so if I walk into a fort, they are going to kill me. Not surprising. Okay, so down to the next floor. Have I been down here? Ooh, what's down here? I haven't been here yet. Okay, all right. First time in the third floor then. You feel that the eyes of Ursus are upon you? Okay. Level 3. So we're currently in level 3, yes. Rock, get rock. We're basically using a sling with our rocks, and I've just got a dagger, which kind of sucks. I really should have a better weapon, but I broke my gladius. Didn't have a replacement. A dart crossbow? Really? It uses darts, which do not have a lot of piercing power, but typically used to deliver poison, right? Do I have any of those? Oh, this is this guy who got some darts too. Yeah, I got poison darts. I think this god doesn't like poison, though. 25 sleep darts. Whoa. Yeah. Oh, yeah, I got a... I didn't see the dart crossbow either. I must have picked it up off one of the robbers, I guess. I didn't notice that. I was playing too quickly last night trying to get another character back up. Yeah, as you can see, I've got 25 sleep darts too. God. Yeah, I know where the sleep darts came from, and I would assume then that the crossbow came from them too. Okay, well that's pretty good. I would have to switch off from the sling though, which that's for putting guys to sleep. I guess I'll see if there's anything dangerous out here. Like, see, this stuff is not dangerous in particular. The stuff in my field of view, but I don't want to go. Oh, here's sliding metal. The sounds of combat. There's people out here fighting. Misses something? Okay, somebody's fighting over into the east here. Lancer Hornet dies. What the hell is it fighting? Giant spider. Okay. This has more health. Highly poisonous. Alright, how fast is it? Is it faster than me? Looks like no. Open door. I could close the door. Boom. Haha. Open stone door. So yeah, he's stuck on the other side of the door now. I guess he was maybe fighting out there. Oh, hey guy. Here we go. Let's see him fight this guy, how this turns out. Oh, he's pretty strong. He is pretty strong, and now I'm poisoned. Yeah, I'm sure there will be dangerous guys there for sure. Like, I mean, even this giant spider's pretty dangerous. I need to go with a better weapon. This dagger ain't gonna cut it. I need to go buy something better. Oh, I had a bronze dagger. Oh wait, never mind. The same thing. Not gonna help me. I could maybe throw a dart at this guy and see what happens. I don't know if that's gonna actually work here. I hit him. Good. Is he gonna fall asleep? I'm no longer poisoned. The spider fell asleep. Good. Okay. Well, yeah, I gotta say, I like those. He's asleep. He actually, I think you wake up when you get hit, though. But if I could put some distance between myself and him. Lit torch dim. Wait a minute. I don't have a lantern. Where'd my lantern go? Huh? Does this guy need to buy one? I would have sworn I would have bought one already. Huh, maybe I didn't buy one yet. That seems weird. Huh. Yeah, he'll wake up when you hit him, but it'll probably do lots of damage. Yeah. Alright, let me light another torch real quick, because it's getting dark. I need to see further. Wear my helmet. Oh, that's true. I took it off, basically, yeah, because of coming down down here. It's a good idea. I should put it back on, though. And then... shoot. Alright. Alright, we got him. So enemies do run away once they're weaker than you or weak enough. And some will do it even preemptively, like they're not even hurt, but they'll just run away. I like that. I mean, that system works well overall, I think. Enemies that you're a lot more powerful than will just flee before a fighting even breaks out. Others, you have to do enough damage to them. I mean, it means you do have to chase them down, but also that's what, carrying a ranged weapon's for. It's pretty What am I being hit by now? Bone spear? Alright, well I'm gonna have to take a break from attacking this guy and do that. Oh, lizard woman. This one's capital. Capital L. Huh. Yeah, alright, okay. Yeah, I didn't know how close they were earlier. Okay. Yeah, I should get some more powerful stuff before heading deeper then. Stone axe. That's kind of powerful. I don't want to be hit by a stone axe. I think I'm gonna run back to town and get re-equipped. They're not gonna catch me anyway. Definitely don't want to be too overweight. So, like, here's some money I can't get to because I can't get myself small enough to get into that. Okay, some hex scarabs just want to slow me down. Go away. Gonna ignore that guy. Okay, back to town. Time to make some purchases, I believe. Oh, wait. Okay, I don't have to take it off now. It's kind of annoying to have to worry about the weather and taking stuff off. So I guess having a cloak would be really nice, kind of semi-guaranteed thing in a starting town. For an easier start anyway. Alright, oh, I think... Alright, so was there... What have we got here? So I can definitely, if I want to, we can invest in better armor. The main reason I didn't do it earlier is because I didn't need it, and also it's annoying to have to worry about metal armor in the rain. And some of these places rain a lot. This other character I had in this Voturan character, their hometown was pretty much always pouring rain, which was annoying as hell. Alright, what is it? Round shield. Oh, I could definitely, I guess, use a shield too, huh? I'm gonna need to get my money back here. Oh wait, this guy's got 619 on me. Huh. And we've got no treasure. Okay. Oh, there's a gladius right there. Oh, this character has access to a gladius. Okay, sure, we'll just take that then. I will take your gladius. And armor-wise, we can grab a round shield. What was this one? Iron helmet, coat of mail. Yeah, I definitely want to grab a shield. Candle, iron-tipped arrows, silver mirror, handful of salt. There's the lantern. I wonder why I don't have a lantern. Did it get stolen by one of those guys, or no? You know, I might have just not bought one with this character yet. So yeah, I'll have to go get a lantern too. All right, and grab this shield. Eat iron rings. All right, what armor are we gonna use then? Coat of scales. It'd be nice to know exactly what these do. Open-faced helmet. I guess we'll keep that one. Iron helmet. I have to actually pick them up and examine them just to compare, like the coat of scales versus the coat of mail. I don't actually know which one's better. I'll pay the man. But we probably should upgrade. So I'd have to tell this. 120. See, this one gives 10 protection. So I don't actually know. I'd have to actually walk in here. And the coat of mail here. Object 12 protection. So slightly more and a lot more expensive. I guess not. I'm not super worried about the cost, but... Alright, and got a weapon problem solved. I'm getting the lantern, and I'll probably grab this mail as well. I still don't have any boots on this. Oh wait, that's right, I have the leather ones. I found those on the ground. Some leather boots. Generally don't get too much of that stuff, though. Okay. Pay the man. I got some more armor. How much heavy are we? Yeah, we can drop some of this stuff somewhere. Go grab a lantern now. Okay, so we now have a lantern. Alright, we can also equip equip the Gladius. We can equip the round shield. Have spare leather boots. Can take off our current armor, which is just this one. And equip. We're gonna have a lot more armor after this. Coat of scales. 10-14-04. So he's still. Yeah, I need a cloak though. Too bad there's no cloak around. What's this one? Oh, silver mirror. Mirrors backwards. Okay. So now I kind of can drop some stuff. Yeah, probably just drop it at the entrance over here. And I don't have, I don't have any food on me. So I probably need to deal with that soon. But, well, while we're waiting for someone to feed me, we can just drop some stuff here. Like, I don't need those boots. How many boots do I have? I have 3 boots now? Sounds of combat. Alright, let's see. I don't need to keep the broken stuff around. I guess actually other people could steal the stuff if I just leave it on the ground though, huh? I don't need this club. I probably don't need 2 clubs. Well, I'll keep 1 club, drop the iron dagger maybe, keep the gladius. Yeah, other guys walking by could take your stuff. I guess the only way to keep it safe would be to put it away in a pack. None of these are, I guess, things I really need. But if I'm going to drop even more extra stuff, what's our mainly thing I'm worried about is watching our burden, which is currently light. That's decent. It means we're not slower. Drop our torch, and we will light our lantern. Even though it doesn't really have to stay lit, but we have oil for it anyway. And that's pretty good. We could drop the leather armor too, I guess. It's heavily damaged. How damaged? Oh yeah, I don't even need that anymore either. All right. We drop that too. Okay, that's pretty good. I don't think the poison darts. Well, I'll just keep out. We'll carry them around. Also, I don't technically need arrows because I don't even have a bow. And those aren't even great arrows. Those kind of average arrows. But material really only affects chance to break in general. The base damage is the same for pretty much all of them, I think. That's how a lot of the weapons work, pretty much. Material is more about how long it can last, not actual damage and whatnot. Alright, so we're definitely, yeah, doing better in terms of weight. Basically, now we just need to solve the hunger issue. Which I prefer to not solve by buying food. I prefer to get it through other means, because buying is kind of like a last resort. Is there even any more food to buy in this place? No, don't attack the guy. See, I'm looking at other targets and places I'm going. I'm not looking at the people in front of me. I don't actually see more food. I mean, you can get food in other ways, but, yeah. Like, there's a pig there. A loaf of bread. There's my bread delivery. Ran on schedule. We could hire a guy. How much do I have total? $2.99 on me right now. Could hire a guy and see what happens. Yes. Wait, what? This guy's got damaged laminar armor. All of these guys have damaged armor. I guess that happens over time. This guy's got a tower shield. I had a tower shield at 1.2. How much are you? 18. Sure. I mean, you're gonna die anyway, right? Okay, we're going back, even though I don't have any extra food, which kind of sucks. Dude, get out of the doorway. Alright, where are you at? Is he coming? He's not coming. Come on, man. Where'd you go? Here he is. Yes, now we got you. Oh, shoot. Alright, yes. Once again, throwing rocks. They threw a couple rocks and ran away. It's because we outnumber them. I think my friend wants to go kill him. Let's do it. We're going. There's another gem I can't get access to. Where is he going? Here he's going over there. I made the mercenaries so cheap because I wanted lots of chances to test them, but the price would be hiked up by 10 times. Well, if you're going to hike up their price by 10 times, they better be 10 times as effective because they suck now. I mean, they're decently powerful, but again, they kill each other. They're hard to control. I wouldn't, if it was 10 times more, I don't think I'd bother hiring one. They're already pretty mediocre. Like, I'm afraid to shoot because he'll attack me if I miss. Hit him. There we go. I'm just going to switch back to this. Here, I can actually cast Fortitude on my friend as well, which is nice. Keep him in good shape. And cast on myself. And then, to battle! Let's kill him. Oh, yeah. Yeah, they definitely die that time. Your faithful companion. That's right. Let's go. Alright, he's gonna go kill someone else now, isn't he? Here, come with me. Yeah. I like how you can actually heal them and help them out with your fortitude as well. But okay, our enchantments are running out. Sure. You resist. He's gonna flee into his little tunnel. Oh wait, I'm going the wrong way, aren't I? I need to go back west. Oh shoot, come on. No, come back here. Oh no. Friggin' scarab. I do like the little tunnels around here. They offer you and enemies alternative ways to move around that not everyone will always have access to. It did make it mongoose form especially cool with the other character who unfortunately did not make it back into the caverns, which was, yeah, I was really hoping to be able to get back in there because haven't been playing with that type of character for a while, since I've been mainly using Voturans here. I can't get through this door. I don't have the key for that. It's probably in an inaccessible location for me. Alright. We are going back. Where you are? Where you at? Where you at? You coming? No, he's not coming. Where are you coming? Where'd he go? Dude! Oh, what's back here? Oh, right. Okay. Bone spear and a rock. Sure. Alright. Yeah, he wasn't following because he was still working on the other floor. Okay. New friend, he wants to kill something. Yeah, he found something to kill. So, excellent. All right. Finally. Yeah, I'll save the spells for now. Well, actually, no. No, yeah, I'm going to save the spells. It says here that, again, you feel that the eyes of Ursus are upon you. It says that every time I come into this floor, apparently, which is interesting. I wonder what else is going on this floor. Floor 3, some kind of boss down here. An orange puffball. This huge bulbous fungus seems ready to burst. That sounds scary. I'm gonna hit it with a rock. Nothing happened. Kind of scary. Ooh, Goblin Shaman. Where you at? Oh, here he comes. What'd you cast? Vertigo? The whole world starts spinning around you. Alright. It's okay, I've got fortitude. So does my friend. I'm going to cast on him early. Mainly around so that I know when he's going to run out. That shaman just cast a spell and ran away. Okay, here's a blood bowl. I don't care about that. Oh yeah, he did. Threw a bone spear. He's going to go pick up his spear now. Yes. Mercenary picks up a bone spear. So he's carrying, wait, what else is he using? He just throws spears? Oh, he's got a... Never mind, I forget. It shows on the first line what he's wielding. He's got a stone axe, but he also throws spears. And you can give him stuff, too. Alright, so we're going to slowly explore this new floor with more dangerous enemies on it. Oh, you took the bone spear from the lizard woman. Great. Yeah, I do really like how, your allies are, decently effective like that. Fire lizard. Okay, I've never seen this before. Hostile towards me, not surprising. 136, that's all we know about it. Stat-wise. Can hit targets from afar by spitting beads of burning tar. Oh, I don't want to get hit by beads of burning tar. Yeah, eat spear. Wait, oh, he's just scared. He's like, oh no, it's a raiding party. Alright, I'll throw some stones at him too then. He did. Oh, this ally's doing better than any ally I've ever had. Pick up my rocks. Switch back to the Gladius in case we get ambushed at close range. Goblin and a goblin slinger. Fortify me. Oh yeah. Then fortify my friend. Then we're gonna go charging in. Oh, there's a lot of guys in here. Okay, yep. Goblin slinger, goblin. So I guess the bright one is the slinger guy. Yeah, wielding a sling. And okay. Well, let's start with a little bit of ranged attacks, I guess. Gonna sling rocks back and forth at each other here. Interestingly, my friend is... What is my friend doing? He's throwing rocks now. Okay. He's throwing them at the worm. Dude, we don't care about the worm. I mean, they're probably not all that bad, but... minus 16 for dim light. You know, it's the first time I've actually looked at the targeting info in the bottom right. Down there on the bottom right, and that's why it says cycle targets. I didn't actually notice the targeting info appeared down there. We got range, and it shows the target. It shows chance to hit, 67%. I never looked at it because it was way down there in the bottom right corner. Minus 16 for dim light, because, yeah, so he's a little bit in the darker area there. Makes sense. So, for example, if I were to attack this one, minus 4 for range. I see. Makes sense. Yeah, a little easy to miss down there in the corner. But that also would have answered my other question about cycling targets, the plus and the minus, which is good. Tab would be nice too as an alternative, but plus and minus is good as well. I like it. Alright, so anyway, whatever. I'm going to keep throwing at this guy here. The closer one. We're all just throwing rocks at each other. Rocks going all over the place. We should be in decent shape. Yeah, me and my friend here, we're not worried about this, but we're also not very good at rock throwers. Fine, let's throw a rock at that dude. We've got a lot of rocks. Although, actually, I'm getting low on rocks. Alright, I shouldn't miss so far that I hit my friend. Now he's going to be in my way, so I gotta be careful. Give me all those rocks. Ooh, spear got them. Oh, here's a rock pecker. Alright, my friend's gone now. He's running around the corner. He's going to get himself killed. Probably. Dude, I can't protect you over there. You really should stick around me. A lot of rocks. No ammo. Rocks depleted. Hopefully, we hear the sounds of battle. Because I have no idea if my friend is out there or not. What ammo do you want to use? Well, rocks. It'd be nice if if they had a bow in town, I could buy some arrows and stuff. Uh-oh. He's a-coming. In Gladius range. Oh, there's a shaman behind us now. There's a lot of goblins up here. My friend enchantment is gonna run out in a second, which is gonna be bad for him. Assuming he's still alive, but I think he's getting in a fight up to the northwest still. There's a lot of goblins here, though. The whole world starts spinning around you. So we have vertigo. I'm not actually quite sure what that does. Maybe it lowers chance to hit. Doesn't look any special. Need to kill this guy before he gets away. Die. Shoot, he's gonna get away, isn't he? Damn it. Hey, my friend is back. And he's in perfect shape. Vertigo's bad, mess up your ranged attacks. Yeah, I thought I would have seen it in the bottom right corner. I noticed my hit chance is lower, but it doesn't show the actual modifier for that vertigo, but that was my assumption, yeah. Alright, so, good. My friend is here. Oh, it has a chance to make it go in the wrong direction. Oh, well, okay, that's different. In fact, that's kind of dangerous. Don't want my friend to get the wrong idea when I accidentally whack him. But anyway, he's in great shape so far. Gonna pick up a bunch of rocks while I can't hit stuff. Oh, actually, now what I need to do is I need to cast Fortitude again. We need to... He's in the front line, so I'm gonna Fortitude him. And then I need to do mine. I have enough for that as well. So do a couple of casts here. Yeah, it would be nice to find more descriptions for the effects here in their status effects. Turn our cursor on. I know that the guidebook has a bunch of them, but the guidebook also specifically says there's many more you can find, but you know, you have to explore what they do, or you have to, you know, they're not in the guidebook, which is fine to not list them there, but it'd be really nice if we could get this information somehow from the interface here, what they actually mean. Yeah, I don't mean Vertigo particular, I mean just some of the status effects. I've gotten a bunch that aren't in the guidebook before. So yeah, I was just mentioning that for that purpose, because you won't necessarily know what they're even doing. Oh, actually, 1 second. Oh no, it does work. Okay, sorry, checking the window size over there. Yeah, I mean the ones that aren't listed. Okay, so back to this window. Oops, click back in the window again. Shoot, click in the window, I'm going to change that. Sometimes down with the game to mysterious, but you can find them described in the item descriptions for potions and scrolls. Yeah, I mean, I'm sure they exist in some places. But of course, when an enemy uses something on you, then you have no way to get it. But I don't know. I don't... it's always up in the air how you want to deal with something like that. Yeah, mysterious. Do you want to give more information or less? I think in general, roguelike's trend now towards trying to give more information to help players out in terms of just decision making. But yeah, personally, I've always had gone back and forth on that myself and feel about it differently depending on the situations. Alright, so I'm going to attack here. I'm going to grab some more rocks. And don't want to overextend ourselves, but it looks like we're clearing out the goblins in here. That rock pecker up to the northwest. Rock pecker's he's not actually hostile with us right now. He just probably doesn't want us to get close. He's wary. So, yeah. Alright, so it looks like everyone's dying. Good. How many? Alright, so now I have 17 rocks, so we're replenishing our rock collection. Time to hit this cornered goblin. No! He took the cloak! That goblin dropped a cloak and our friend just picked it up. He picked up the cloak, he puts on the cloak. I want a cloak. That's okay. When the mercenary dies, I'm gonna take the cloak. I've got my eye on you, Mr. Mercenary. Okay, here is a Seeker of Amikwayan. So they actually are not friendly with us. That's not good. Those are the priests in here. You can meet priests in dungeons as well, but they aren't going to always be friendly. I'm going to close that door. Is he going to come after us now? Be careful of him. Yeah, I would think any priest would be kind of dangerous. And then I closed the door on him. But if I wanted to go after him, we could take whatever's in his treasure chest, which might be nice. I don't know. We'll see if he opens the door. I'm going to wait here for a second. Well, it doesn't seem like he's chasing us. I guess I'll just go over here and pick up rocks then. Work on my rock collection. 2 rocks. Mercenary, will you not get yourself killed? Wait, what? Oh, rock. Don't need corpse. Also rock. Uh-oh, pestilence bat. Disease! Wait a minute. Did I give it to spread disease? Isn't disease something like can't even necessarily cure? Because that doesn't sound cool, because I don't really have a way to deal with something like that. Where'd my friend go? The priest in town might cure it, I'm not sure. Oh yeah, I think I actually did visit a priest for that reason once before, maybe, and that does work, yeah. Alright, time to hit him with a bunch of rocks. Oh, whoops. What we got on this guy? 67%. Boom. Long range attack on the shaman. Kill that shaman. Yes. See, ranged attack there. We killed him, but it's not bright green. It'd be really nice if that was bright green. Also makes me feel better when it's bright green. But no, it's also just easier to see and know that I killed him. It was easier to tell there because it was a bunch of hits in a row, and then you can see the length difference, so it makes it pretty quick to discern. But sometimes there's a lot of different messages. Menacing Eye. Wait, what's a Menacing Eye? Okay, yeah, he's hostile, but anyway, none of these spellcasting eyes. Only got 2 rocks left. Where's my friend at? This one is bad. Oh, Tessellation is telling me this one is bad. Oh, actually, I haven't done this yet. I don't think it's going to matter, but I need to have this up. Also, I need to go find my friend. Where the hell's my friend? Where'd you go, man? Come here. There he is. Found him. Good. All right, here you go. Let us... Oh, I don't have enough to fortify you. Shoot. Well, at least they're not hungry. We can wait down here for a bit. Menacing Eye is that bad? All right, we got 12 rocks currently. We'll find out. Uh-oh. Oh, nice. Okay, Mr. Shaman. Alright, I won't do this. The goblin shouts at the mercenary. I'm gonna hide behind my mercenary friend. He's been pretty helpful this time. This is the most helpful mercenary I've ever had. Whoa, there's a lot of stuff up there. Perplexing Eye. Not the other one. Where's he going now? Is he gonna go pick up something? Where are you going? Where are you going? Why is he running all the way down here to throw rocks at toads? I'm picking up his rocks. There is some debris in the corner. Let's keep his health up by fortifying him. Also myself, down to no mana again. Get rid of these guys. Clear the debris. Scorpion is stinging our friend. Stop moving the debris. Why am I stopping moving the debris? I want to clean the debris. Can always hire another mercenary. No, that would be annoying. Oh, shoot. There it goes. You can't move again. Oh, so the Menacing Eye is menacing because like he stops me from moving. That is pretty menacing. I can see that being not good. Needs to throw some rocks at that guy. Paralyzes you? Okay, this time we cleared it. Mercenary, come on up here. Alright, yep, there we go. Called him in, he's coming. Wait, what? The debris fell down again? That's cool, I hadn't seen that before. War bees! Got a couple war bees here. They're guarding an azure Statonia. Now, if the mercenary does anything with the Statonia, I'll have to beat the crap out of him, but I think he'd probably be okay with not doing that, right? I've never actually had a mercenary around one before. But they're really eager to use anything else. Alright, so war bees, yeah, they're not too bad. Oh, there it is. Chunks of stone come crashing down from the cave ceiling. Huh. Interesting. Yeah, he shouldn't touch it, right? Good. Alright, I'm going to shield myself, and then here come the bees. Actually, they're not hostile, never mind. I don't have to fight these guys right now. Incomprehensible reading. Statonia. Oh, there's 2 Statonia in here. 1 for each bee. I could get some wisdom here, or I could just keep going all in on the Constitution. War bee. And just retreat a bit there. Alright, this war bee got mad too. More Constitution! Can't stop me. Pulverize this guy with some rocks. Other bee is now dead. Friend is in good shape. Excellent. Okay, little B room. Shoot. Friend got stuck back there again. Come on, get out of here quick. No. Thank you. Alright, good. We got out. Got out. Cave hog. Huh. I haven't seen that before. He's actually not hostile. I guess it'd be pretty cool with the other, to be able to get these guys on your side. With the other character I had, who unfortunately died. These would be something that, even the bees maybe? I don't know if it includes insects. It seems like it might. I don't know. It includes fish and other stuff. Like, you can feed him to tame him. Oh, well, I need food, though. I'm not hungry myself here. No, I don't have any bread. Okay, right. Okay. Currently have 15 rocks. Currently hungry. Cave hog is going to get mad in a second. That was fast. Well, my friend's like, we're having pig for dinner tonight. He did. Oh, your magic helmet is protecting you from the perplexing eye? I see. Tessellation has also discovered this. how much do I have left on that anyway? Yeah, that was basically, it's still in fine shape. Mainly the only reason it got mega damage is because I was walking around outside in the rain with it on. That makes sense. I mean, and being perplexed probably doesn't seem to be super bad anyway. Never really cared about it before. Rockpecker's gonna get attacked in a second. Yeah, interesting. I'm okay with the Rockpecker, and it's okay with me, but the mercenary, no, okay, fine, no, don't attack. But the mercenary really wants to go after him. Shoot. Oh, being perplexed message of a chance to cast spells. I see. Yeah, I don't cast spells a whole lot, so... I mean, obviously I do this fortitude stuff, but I'm just not, like, constantly reliant on it. Why doesn't the game ask me if I want to attack the Rockpecker? I guess because it's not hostile, but I need to help my friend here, because I don't want him to die. He's actually being helpful. Where'd he go? Oh, he got killed. Never mind. The mercenary killed him. I guess it'd be cool if that was white then, maybe. Just basically a brighter color when things die. But yeah, he did. He threw a spear and killed him. Yes. Nice job. Yeah, just deaths being easier to recognize. Alright, that other eye is still up here. Got a copper nugget. That's something. Cairn alert. Mercenary is gonna go in here murdering everything. Overall, pretty good. Doing pretty well so far. Okay, another big open room here. How many rocks do I have? 16 now. 16 rocks. Menacing eye is right over there. We should be... Yeah, okay. He is frozen in place. Alright, so the eye got him. I don't really want to accidentally hit him if I guess I'll go south a little bit. Now attack him with a 58%. -5 for elevation? Really? Elevation? There's elevation even in here? I mean, I don't see any elevation changes. It's interesting. Alright, menacing eye. I hope you die really fast. Oh, the eye can fly. Oh, right. Okay, I guess that makes some sense. I can see that. Wasn't thinking about flight. Just thinking about the other uses of elevation here. Alright. Well, he didn't quite die. We scared him off. Pick up some rocks. There's a key to the south. Nice. Can grab that. Found a tin key. Single rock here. Is he going to grab that? Yeah, he just immediately picks it up and starts launching rocks again. Nice job. We will grab this flower. Is it worth going over here? It's just one rock. And then just one over there. All right. I'm more interested in piles of rocks, but I have to actually look at the pile to see if it's more than one. Haven't really needed to actually use a heal spell on ourselves yet, or our ally, really. Guess there's that one time earlier, but I mean, not in general throughout all this combat. Oh, there's the menacing eye again. Hit him! Hit him, but he's not dead. Shoot, he must be almost dead. Come on. Gotta get that guy. See him, but I can't actually target him. Can I target him now? Yes. 58%. Missed again. 4 rocks. Grab these 4 rocks. Continue journeying into this area. I'm not too worried about the weaker guys here. Just a bunch of grid bugs. I'm going to chase down and hit that eye. Can I hit him? No, he's slightly out of view. I can see him, but I can't actually hit him. Oh, here we go. Do I have him? No, I think it's blocked. It's red maybe because I just can't see the space there. I should be able to still hit him. It says I missed him. I think I can hit him though. Where's my friend? Killed him. Alright, Menacing Eye's dead. Good. It's one of the more menacing local enemies here. Gladius time. Sometimes it's red because you can't see the space. Yeah, that's what I guessed, because I had already seen the space before, but I can't see it now, so I assumed it was red because of that. Where's my friend? Is he alive? Or did he get himself killed? Dart Wasp. No idea where he is. But he's going to be without an enchantment in a moment. Whoa, what the? Oh god, I forgot. Okay, that guy's actually kind of dangerous. And I just used my fortitude, so I can't heal myself. I might be in serious trouble. He just completely obliterated me. I forgot. This guy almost killed me one other time, and I did get away. Shoot, I could use a wyvern totem. What else do I have? Shoot, that's dumb. If I'd known that, I would have dealt with them differently. I completely forgot about that. I could sleep darts. That takes a little while to take effect. Poison darts won't get them away quickly enough. Main thing I could do is... I don't know if the wyvern totem gives me health back or whatever else it does. I've never actually used one before. But... shoot. Yeah, those guys are super insanely deadly. Oh, it'll wreck your armor. Really? It destroys your armor, huh? Well, that would kind of suck. Only sort of, but yeah. Shoot. I mean, I could also get lucky, and he might not miss. He might miss me. I mean, no, whatever. I don't have enough mana to heal is one thing. That's a problem. No. They've killed me a bunch of times, says Tessellation. Yeah, I mean, they're pretty powerful. I guess I've forgotten about it, because I'd only seen one, I think, once before. And he almost killed me, but I did manage to get him. Shoot. I mean, that's kind of insane, considering how good my stats are. That a single enemy like that would be that powerful, but... Alright, I guess I can try and see what this does. 58 metamorphosis, a wyvern. Alright, well that's cool. I have even higher stats and higher AC and everything. Your leather boots no longer fit you? Yeah, okay. You can no longer hold your gladius. Nice. Okay. Oof. I'm trying to kill him fast, though. He's not taking much damage, though. Yeah, I'm gonna die here. I have so much armor and so high stats, and this guy's still gonna kill me. Unfortunately, I could do fine if I could heal myself. If I could have started with a heal, I'm slightly short on mana, which actually I had a way to solve that. Like, I got a potion of vibrance here. Yeah, if I'd used a potion, I thought I would have killed him faster than this. But if it was going to be this slow of a kill, I could have used this first to get enough mana to cast heal on myself. Might have worked. As is, I don't think I'm going to kill him in time unless he misses and I get lucky. Or he runs away. What's our speed? 70. Now I'm going to 3 enemies attacking me. 7 health. And I'm probably going to die. 8 health. Regaining health. Oh, Dart Wasp is dead. Yeah. Yeah, I need to get away from this area. So this guy is the grid bug. What else is hitting me here? Where's the shaman? Shaman is to the southeast, though. So that's not good. So not up there. You will survive? Yeah, I mean, probably. I already killed him. So, yeah, as long as we're... Let's see. There's the shaman down here. Or the slinger, too. The slinger is the problem. Where's the shaman at? Oh, he's down there. Yeah, I should head north. I don't think I should go... Where the hell? I guess my mercenary already died. Probably to the Dart Wasp. That's probably what killed him. Because he was okay earlier. I should probably... But I basically just needed to get my health back. It was just the Wasp that was the problem. We're vibing. All right. We're vibing and we're healing. So I immediately drank a potion of vibin. Invigorating energy is coursing through your body, and that gives us that gave us enough magic immediately to cast heal immediately, which gives us not only health, but it also gives you regeneration over the short term. So yeah, barely made it out of there. That's good. I guess our friend is dead. Human corpse to the west might be him. So we could use this opportunity to slip around past the east instead, because we know stuff is dead over there. In a roguelike, you generally don't want to try and escape into, you know, the unknown. Broken. Okay, so yeah, it does break your armor. You get to keep your other weapon though. That's interesting. So yeah, the extra armor is definitely helpful, and it gives you some decent speed as well. I don't know exactly how powerful the attack is. Yeah, I do have a scroll of renewal. I don't know if you can target stuff with that. You didn't know either, but also though, I mean, it's just money. I have enough money anyway. We can just buy another armor. I don't have to use the scroll on that. Yeah. That's the only... The shield is fine. It's just the broken coat of scales, yeah. That's it. That's the only thing that was lost, so that's actually not that bad. Alright, so anyway. I think I can probably start circling around east. We should keep healing a little faster now. Yeah, which could give us enough to get around. I don't want to attack stuff right now, though. Get that out of here. Ah, yes. You graze a pestilence bat with your claws. Alright. Cool. Alright. So anyway, basically, yeah. We have a ton of health now. I wonder how long this lasts, actually. I guess I don't have to flee too much. I guess the only thing to worry about at this point would be hunger, then. I could then, now that we're in a safer area, come back and fight this guy. You kind of see how powerful we are. We're not that powerful. It's okay. Do your claws to a grid bug. Alright. And the regular goblin to the northeast. Pestilence bat is fleeing. I'm going to keep heading east. I think a rockpecker's going to get mad in a second. We're about to change back, so yeah, good idea to get on out of here. More vertigo. Okay. What? Wait, weren't we about to switch back? The magical currents rushing through are beginning to weaken. Right, that's our magic. Weren't we about to polymorph back into ourself? And it stopped, though. Are we permanently a wyvern now? Meta was flashing, so I started running. It's no longer flashing. Oh, it's the vibrancy that stopped? Was that what it was? Okay. I mean, yeah, it did mention that in here, but I thought maybe that was what was flashing. Okay. Yeah, maybe that was it. All right, now our fortification is going to go down. All right, yeah, that might have been it. Maybe I misremembered what it was. Yeah, it probably would have been because that was the one that ended, so. Makes sense. Shoot. Get a little bit of misdirection here. All right, wow, this is an exciting floor. Very much. All right, so apparently it's flashing again, so we'll see what happens here. But I should probably head back and get another mercenary friend and get some armor. Okay, there we go. You transform back into a Voturan man. You glide gently to the ground. Nice. So we're back to being us again. We're hungry. Is the mercenary dead? I mean, I assume so. He went around the corner where the dart wasp was, and then I never saw him again. So my assumption was he got killed by the wasp. Oh, so the backup sling is still there. No body armor. Helmet is still away. There we go. All right. There we go. We feel a lot more stable again. Good. Because that was getting a little annoying. Okay. Yeah, my assumption is the dart wasp got him. I mean, they're insanely powerful. So. Oops. We're far in the wrong direction there. Need to go back and get some food and another friend. Because that was actually pretty effective bringing him down there. So I can see them definitely being more expensive in that light. Although at the same time, they still hope to see improvements there. Lit torch as well. Oh wait. Oh yeah, I left a pile of stuff here. It's all gone now. I guess no one wants the Broken Gladius. Everyone wants the other things I didn't need. Although keeping the other boots would have been decent. But yeah, I didn't need any other junk. Yeah. Okay. Good. It's funny. All right, so if I want to, we can actually drop. I got to drop the coat of scales here, and we do have new treasure as well. So I could stop by and sell that. I think the treasure guy's over here. Oh, the treasure dealer. All right, let's make 8 and really, wow, nothing. So it said 8 and whatever 10 or 12 or something like that. And you mentioned last time, I guess in the last stream, that these numbers are wrong. I guess these are the numbers that you get because you're friends with them or something like that. You give a bonus to the sell price. And is that the reason for that? That was my guess. It's giving you the text is saying the base price rather than their real price. All right, so did that. What is this? Red, burgundy potion. It's just selling one potion amidst all the other stuff. Sometimes there's shops selling just all kinds of potions, yeah. All right, so did that. We got 308, and we have some in the bank too. So anyway, we got plenty of money. Plenty of money. Oh wait, actually, so what's the Wyvern Totem say? It doesn't. Is there a cooldown? It doesn't have any cooldown information on this. Like charging it up. Did it say uncharged before or whatever? I can already use it again. Because he just neutrally doesn't give full price, but it's different in the dialogue box. Oh, there is a cooldown, but you have to identify it. Oh, you have to identify that. Oh, it's not identified. It doesn't count as identified. I see. All right, bread man arrived. Bread delivery. Don't have to worry about that. That's nice. Anyway, let's go up. What we can do intermittently. Another bread man. Is you can talk to the priest and ask them to identify your items. They could not identify any of your unknown items. They don't identify all of them. In fact, do I even have any unidentified? Okay, there's the totem, which, as you've told me now, is unidentified. Also, I guess technically this counts as unidentified too. But yeah, all our other stuff's identified right now. Okay, so... yeah, the Karens can do that too, right? There's other sources of it. What I mean is the one that you might want to do repeatedly is if you get new stuff on your travels, going back to the same priest might be able to identify some of the new stuff, if not all of it. Usually not all of it. They just identify a portion of things, but it's good to revisit them if you haven't done that at some point. But yeah, I've gotten stuff identified in cairns before too, which is pretty useful. Those are always nice to use. Actually, speaking of that, I didn't use the one that we just saw, I think, on the 3rd dungeon depth. I just saw a new cairn. I didn't use it. So that would be another possibility down there. Okay, so there is another suit of armor for sale here. Yeah, I mentioned the cairn when we passed it, too. We could grab the... Oh, but this is the expensive one. Not this helmet, the coat of mail. Rather expensive. 300. But I mean, I got 308. I could buy it. We have some money stored. Oh, we have a rotten loaf of bread now. Shoot. Whoops. Should have eaten that earlier. Too late now. Damn it. A little late on the bread. Here. I'll leave a rotten loaf of bread in the place of that. And we will pay on... okay. There we go. It's raining again. It just likes to rain. Okay, where's the banker? Because I now only have 8. We ran out of money. I think this is the banker. A banker. Hello, banker. Oh, wait, what? I don't have any money in this bank. Oh, wait a minute. Is it the exact same banker? Or I thought they might be linked. Like, any banker. Nope, this is the treasure dealer. Shoot, where's the banker? There's usually like 2 bankers and 2 treasure dealers. Maybe I was wrong and I'm remembering the other one. That was the other run, huh? I didn't have any in the bank here. Okay, so they are linked. Alright, makes sense, yeah. That would be good then. For going to like other villages and you don't have to travel with that. Okay, so I guess I don't have any in the bank here. Shoot, I can't hire another guy until I can make more money. Damn armor. Expensive. Unless I want to sell the wyvern totem. I wonder how much that's worth. Obviously I'm not going to do that, but it's just a thought. Yeah, I figured that would be the point of the banks being linked. Okay. Well, yeah, I guess we're pretty much ready then to go back. But without a friend this time. Aw. Mainly because I had to buy expensive armor. And yeah, oh, I'm hungry again. Shoot. Yeah, a bit of a problem. I could do some hunting and like try to get, what is this? Partially eaten erminid. Somebody's over here eating the erminid. Too bad. Oh man, I need to go get that cloak he had. What about the bread? Yeah, one of them rotted. I ate one of them, but I'm already hungry again. Like I said, it's actually kind of hard. It can be difficult to stay ahead of the hunger clock. It's possible. I mean, you know, getting by hunting and cooking, but you got to get enough sources of wood for that, and cook enough. So yeah, I spent some time doing that in one of my other runs. Didn't, you know, it worked out, but it's rather time consuming, and then oftentimes, you know, by the time you've done all that, you're kind of getting hungry again. Anyway, we'll get more bread delivery. I think a bread delivery guy's right here. Come on. Nope, that's not him. Never mind. If somebody comes towards you, they might be ready to deliver bread. Anything to say? No. Broken iron spear. Should, if we have time, leave the village, but I actually would like to continue exploring floor 3 of the main dungeon. Oh, shoot. Tessellation says they will eventually run out of bread. Oh, that's not cool. I guess that's another reason you don't want them to... do you have any sticks? No. Another reason you don't want them to go rotten, because that wastes their bread. I kind of noticed that, I think, with one of the other characters I was doing that with, is... yeah, they pretty much just stopped coming. Or it was less frequently ordered, and I was wondering if that eventually runs out. Which makes sense. I like it. Yeah. It's not... infinite. Kind of funny. Beggar running around. But that also means I've got a... Oh, they're generating holding bread. Oh, after they give it to you, it's gone. Okay, that's interesting. I was wondering if, yeah, how that was worked out. Very interesting. Oh, this guy's got bread. All right, I just need to go to find the guys with bread. Turkey. Found a turkey. Well, alright. What I need is sticks. See, like, how do I get sticks? I mean, they're just on the ground, right? Like, there's one over here to the right. I mean, is there any way to get more? I can't like chop down trees or something? Because, you know, you say there's a lot, but actually, in the end, the amount that it requires to cook stuff, I think on in my experience, it takes like 3 or 4 sticks to cook one piece of meat. Oh, you can chop down trees with an axe? Oh, hell yeah. That makes an axe incredibly valuable then. For getting sticks and logs or whatever, that's awesome. Because yeah, that's one of the main problems with long-term viability of food is getting sticks. Because the ones you find is not enough. This guy gonna no. All right. Is there even an axe here though? I don't think there was an axe around here. There is no axe. Some people are carrying axes though. One of those guys brought an axe. This is where you want the mercenaries. You need to hire a mercenary with an axe and get him killed for the axe. But I don't think I've had access to one yet. I think that the mercenary did have one though. That makes an axe super valuable. Because yeah, there's not enough sticks on the ground. Even a stone axe. Yeah, but I mean, I don't see, are there any axes here? I don't think there's an axe, right? Oh, the lizard woman. Oh, from earlier? Yeah, right. Yeah, any kind of axe. I need to actually just get one then. All right, well, we're not hungry now, so maybe I should head down and make that a next goal. I was going after the turkey, but I had my bread, so we do need to solve that problem. So now that we're down here, we can actually put on our coat of mail. My damaged gladius should probably still be okay. It's not super damaged. It's got 160 durability left on it, which is enough. Plus I'm carrying a backup like club. Yeah. Put our helmet back on. So, alright, we're decently armored now. Wait, pick that up. Shoot, whoops. Alright, so we're back without a friend. Really need to get rid of these guys so they stop bugging me every time I pass through here. Kind of annoying, because they run away, and then I don't want to chase them. But they're fleeing. This guy's not fleeing. Wait, what? Oh no, wrong weapon. It's a lot of armor. Not quite as much as Wyvern mode, but decent. Dart, crossbow, and sleep darts could be fun. Yeah, I'm sure that would be a pretty effective way to take stuff out. I mean, I wouldn't want, to be honest, the sleep darts are so effective, I wouldn't really want to use them on average enemies for sure. That's mainly for something that's pretty tough tougher to take down, or something I'm more worried about. Those are really, really good, the sleep darts. It was a little late for me to use one against the earlier dart wasp, but that's certainly the first thing I was thinking of. In fact, that might have been how I got away from one before, the one that I did eventually kill. Didn't quite remember. Oh wait, is it that the oh, there's a bone knife. No. This is where item search would come in handy. What's this one? To see if I can find an axe. That's a bone spear. Alright, so we're back on the danger floor, and I'm hungry again. But, you know, hunger takes a while to kick in. It's usually good for decent enough to play this out. Alright, so I should look around. Stone mace. Alright, so there's a stone mace in the ground. Sling. Another sling. Another sling. A lot of dead goblins. Bronze spear. No axe. Alright, who else is still living here? Alright, well I know there's a priest in this little... It's kind of funky to have this priest in this area down here. Oh, there's a cairn up here. Is that the one I haven't used yet, right? Oh, shoot. Pestilence bat. Should have Taking him out. Don't want to have to go back to town again. Switch weapons. Hit him. He's still alive. Another goblin. There's the bat. I'm trying to kill the bat. Oh, whoops. That was in the way. Goblin shaman. Okay, he did. Pick up these rocks. Oh, 6 rocks. Throwing rocks at me. So definitely got a good supply. It's fun using arrows though. Alright, I'm gonna find out what this is. What do we got here? The following items were identified. Oh, so okay, this Karen did identify our items. It shows that we have the Helm of Mind Protection and the Wyvern Totem, and it says a 100%. Guess that's a little mistake on the amount of, is that in here too? Oh, it's only, interesting. Oh, whoops. Got a couple leaderboard updating here. Put that over there. Yeah, I guess it's just the message log here. It added an extra % there. It already has a % on there. But anyway, there we go. 100%, so you can actually see that. It does, apparently it charges pretty quickly though. I'm not quite sure how much damage they do. Yeah, it's because of the sprintf codes. Gotcha. Yeah, that makes sense. I can see where that came from then. So anyway, the cans are good for identifying stuff. Yeah, I've had that a couple times. It doesn't always do that, of course. It can have other effects, but that is a good one. Die? Wait, what? What am I doing? You see several things here, yes? What am I doing? Why is it telling me to stop? Was it an automatic pickup thing? Perhaps? Yeah, okay. We're picking up stuff off this dead guy. Fortified. 31 rocks. I need to get, if we just need to be lighter, all I gotta do is just throw rocks around. Oh, there's a good chance I'm gonna piss off that rock pecker if I keep doing this. It's kind of funny how the neutral, oh, guys, I like the little exclamation marks and how they, you know, they warn you, stop, go away, you're too close. Some of them are really sensitive. $100. All right, let's see if we can find axe. Immediately refortify. And we're back. Guess I'll check this open area first. Oh, what's that? Oh, I found a cloak. Why is it blue? Is the cloak normally blue? Is this where our friend died? Does other stuff get picked up? I see many things here. Okay, he definitely died here. There's the axe. There's the cloak. Some boots. Nice. Shield. I could use another shield. The damaged armor. Crested helmet. Heavily damaged gladius. Maybe I'll leave the gladius. There we go. Boom. Oh, hell yeah. Now we got a cloak. Not that it really matters indoors, but still a cloak. Helm of Mind Protection. Secondary shield. Wait a minute. Does that? I guess that can swap then along with your other weapon. You can. That's interesting. So you can have a secondary shield as well as a secondary weapon. Wait, what do I swap now then? Oh, I see. It doesn't swap along with it. But yeah, there's the axe that he had. So that's good. That's cool. I'd like to see do some chopping. See how that works out. You can swap shield too. Yeah, if I have one, but because I don't have one, it just keeps the same shield on. We're a little slowed down at the moment. Is there anything else I'm gonna drop? How much is left on this? And the boots are still worth kind of keeping around. I was gonna drop the extra boots, but I guess I could drop some rocks. Been carrying around more than I need, really. Oh wait, actually I don't need the club and the axe. What has it got left? This one's doing pretty good. 4 to 18 and 140 base delay on that. Yeah, I'll probably drop the club then. I don't need that. Weight is 60 too. All right, we dropped the club. That's just a backup weapon I was carrying around anyway. But we're still slower here. We're very strong, carrying quite a lot of stuff, but I'm sure also there's folks out here, you know, properly using like a donkey or whatever. I guess you don't have to feed the donkey though. I was wondering about that, if it would require yet more resources. I can barely feed myself. Oh, donkey doesn't have a hunger clock? Oh, that's nice. If you have a shield readied and you swap to two-handed weapon, the shield moves to secondary shield. Ah, okay. That makes sense. I can see that too, yeah. Yeah, I don't have a two-handed weapon. I guess one time with the other god, not this one, I got gifted a two-handed weapon. I never had a chance to use that one on that character, but I think I decided I didn't want to because it was going to be rather slow to use. But I did get a gift. You get god gifts, apparently. So yes, stone axe though, it'll be nice. I want to actually do that see how fast we can get some, do some hunting basically. So does wildlife come back over time too? So you can actually, not like deplete the local wildlife if you are trying to hunt for meat and whatnot. I guess more of that can still show up. Statonia and a blob. This is where you like to have rocks. Oh shoot, what's shooting me? Flaming tar. Okay, I think I know what's shooting me. Definitely know what's shooting me. Nothing respawns everywhere. If you deplete the local wildlife, you have to search somewhere else. Really? It seems, I don't know, it'd be nice if at least some wildlife would spawn for, for eating purposes, foraging, if you need to. Otherwise, yeah, you can basically just totally run out of resources in a local area then, huh? Certainly a big world. I like that aspect of it, traveling around. All right, I'm waiting here to see if I get attacked. Is that guy going to chase me or not? Yep, getting chased. Fire lizard. Hello, fire lizard. I'm on fire. Oh, that sucks. Is that going to, like, burn my scrolls or something dumb like that? I should say dumb. It's just, they're really annoying when that happens. I have a potion of heat resistance. Give you the power to bask in a blazing fire, or stroll across searing magma without harm. That seems really cool. That seems useful in the volcano. But, yeah. Cassie says burning scrolls does tend to suck. Yeah, it's one of those things that I really hate. It's permanent loss of resources like that. Reminds me of playing, what was it, Lost Flame? Kind of a funny name to be related to that. They, where, your own attacks can have fire come back on you, and I was wondering where all of my scrolls are all burned up. I hadn't noticed or realized that they were all just burning up in the fire that I was causing. And then also the same thing with ice attacks too. You destroy all your own potions. Threat of permanent loss of expendables which encourage you to use them. Sort of. I don't know. It encourages me to protect them or hope to find a way to protect them. But otherwise, I mean, if you don't, I'm not super averse to using consumables when they're needed. Like, for example, I've already, I drank a potion earlier when it seemed like it was probably the prudent thing to do. It might help me survive, right? So I drank I have only had one potion that could restore my mana faster, but it was kind of important at the time. So, I used it. I'm cool with that. But, if you're traveling around with like a whole bunch of extra, scrolls that, especially in a game like this game actually seems, I'm guessing, it seems to have a lot of different potions and scrolls, like with a whole bunch of different abilities. I don't know what the total number is. I'm quite curious how it compares to some other roguelikes, but, it's a fairly large amount in my impression. And, so what that means is, it could be a while before you even run into situations where something is useful at all, Oh, Tessellation is going to get that number check for us. Which means you're often carrying around some of these things which, they'll be useful eventually, but you just don't have an opportunity to use them, and then you just lose them all anyway. So, what was the whole point, right? That's the main way I think about it anyway. So, I mean, but it's good for realism. And I think this game too, it kind of trends a little towards the realism survival side of things, which, I think it makes sense for an open world game. To take that approach because there's that space to play with that whole idea. So, all right, Tessellation says 37 potions. So yeah, that's a fairly high number of potions for a roguelike. That's a lot. 37 different types. I mean, it's not just basic stuff. Not your just healing potions and there's just some rather unique things or mechanics that they can play with. Oh, 38 actually. For some reason, I'm reminded of the original Thief game where it's solved simply by not letting you carry some consumables between rounds. Yeah, forcing. That's true. Well, that's certainly a different thing because that's like set pieces. Which and yeah, that makes sense. I can see that there. You're keeping them for a rainy day when you're dead. Scrolls burning is still thriving in 2026. Yeah. Our tessellation says 24 scrolls. It's a fairly high number too. Yeah, definitely higher than a lot of your average general roguelikes. Probably more on par with open world type stuff. And basically, when you have more mechanics, you have more room to play with just the raw number of scrolls and potions. But letting you carry stuff but having a small chance it gets lost opens up more design space than wipe at end of level. Yeah, for sure. Yeah. That's true. I can see that. I mean, I like to do it that way. I was actually thinking about that just earlier today. Actually, I was making some adjustments for the next version of Cogmind, and I was thinking about that exact thing. Is that there's more interesting. It's more interesting if the player has to choose. Actually, I guess bring it up right now. I'm going to give back in the next version. I'm giving back the ability for basically if you follow Zom, new to Cogmind. If you do that and you're using, in the current version, if you have relay couplers, Zom can buff them for you. And basically Riff with Zom is clearly a little overpowered, and I was looking for ways to kind of nerf it a bit, but still, keep it cool. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to make it so that he can only do that for one of your couplers per map, so per floor basically. And but I'm also going to give back the ability for him to do that even for your good couplers. But, and here's where the choice comes in, he'll only do it if the coupler is attached to you. So only if you're using the part, basically. To speak in general terms, for those who aren't necessarily familiar with Cogmind, you have to make the choice to use the part, to be using it. Well, to be using it, you can't remove it, which means you have to have it on you at the time, and that actually means it puts it in some amount of danger. But that means you could want to choose to have this attached to you because it's more valuable if it gets buffed, and which, in the long run it could. But anyway, so I'm going to make some adjustments there, and that was exactly something I was thinking about. Is it's the whole interesting risk reward thought, or risk reward decision on the player's side. Do you want to take on the risk of having that on you? So anyway, Zom, yes. Tessellation is here where Zom is coming from. Yeah, Tessellation also agrees and says, I think that consumables like the idea they can get lost there to be used. Yeah, I very much agree with that. It's also, I do like that. I guess I don't like the fact for example, this particular type of game where you have a ton of possible scrolls and the chances between using a given one, which has a very specific use, might just be very far and in between. So in that light, I like it less, but we'll see. Anyway, we're on fire now. So yeah, the question, do you like have a scroll of renewal? That could be used. We get through. Oh, exactly. Actually, Tessellation just brings up what I was just thinking of right before I went on this whole tangent here is you could just try, throwing or dropping the scrolls if you're really concerned. Exactly. That's what I was going to do. That's why I was looking at this menu right now. Earlier, I was going to say, what do I have that could burn? I'm assuming they will burn. Why could I just drop them? Actually, though, what if I drop them on the floor under me? Will they still burn because I'm on fire and I'm standing on them, or do I actually have to throw them? That I don't know. But for example, yeah, the main valuable one I thought was the scroll of renewal. I don't know if it's how many multiple actions to do this. Oh, Tessellation says I think they're safe on the floor. But anyway, that's what I was going to do, is just drop these if they could burn, which is my assumption. Yeah, if you're on fire in a roguelike, scrolls burning is not unexpected. Anyway, so yeah, I'll drop those, and then I will go back to pummeling this guy. And yeah, oh wow, he burns my leather boots as well. Damn. All right, so that's a bad thing about leather. They're now broken. Completely burned. He burned my leather. Okay. Yeah. Whoa. My cloak. Is he burning it too? Because I don't think it was... Cloak is honestly, it doesn't provide any protection. So to be honest, how quickly can I remove that? It's kind of useless underground. It's kind of the thing you put on when you're going around traveling out and about. I should watch my health too. While I'm playing around with this guy here. Um, oh, I'm no longer on flyer. That's nice. Wait a minute, my sling is also burnt beyond use? What? Hey, wait a minute, didn't I? Wait, what happened there? Didn't I just remove this? Take off. It's not on me anymore. Oh, I was reading the wrong thing here. Never mind. Wait, where the hell is it? It's not showing me what's on the ground below me. It's a scroll on the ground. Where the hell's my cloak? Oh, never mind. It's because it says lightly damaged. It's kind of annoying to be. All right, one thing I was gonna suggest, not the slings, this tessellation. Yeah, the sling was kind of good. Anyway, one thing I was gonna suggest about this actually for this here, it's kind of hard to. This is something that I do a lot in my games. I always recommend for UIs is making it easier to parse the inventory by changing either the order or the color or some other way to, for example, not just say, a lightly damaged round shield. Like it'd be, first of all, you might not even need A. All these A's are really just extra letters taking up useless space. It could just say round shield or lightly damaged round shield. But anyway, like I was mentioning with these, it could be harder to find a specific item. I know you can remember the letters too, but you can have so many items, and some of them are moving too, especially when like the robber steals all your stuff and every single letter changes when you pick them all up again. That was annoying. But anyway, it'd be nice if, for example, lightly damaged is extra information. If that could be a different color, like darker, or all of them could be darker, or different colors depending on status. Like this one's like could just be, yellow or red if it's broken, that kind of thing. It makes it much easier to read these stacks of text, and get rid of all the A's too. There's just no reason to have them there, unless you really want to emphasize that as one, but they don't stack anyway, right? But yeah, it just makes it a lot easier. Yeah, exactly. Spence is also suggesting in the chat here exactly round shield, lightly damaged, so sort orders don't get thrown off. It's nice to see basically your main noun at the very beginning, because then you just look down that list to find stuff, and then yeah, the extra words, which are ever extra information, just yeah, handled in some other way. You can sometimes people do it in brackets or hyphenate, separated with hyphens, or just different color, different ways to handle, or with after a comma, round shield, comma, and then lightly damaged. Other ways to do it, but yeah, it's a good quality of life type thing when dealing with inventories, especially any with like a lot of items. I mean, it's kind of nice that it's got a whole English thing going here, a lightly damaged round shield if you're going to read it out, but it's not as good when you're trying to quickly play. Like right now, I was looking for my cloak, but I was looking more towards the beginning for the cloak, and I didn't realize it was lightly damaged now. I didn't know exactly how damaged it was, but yeah, it ends up reading. You have to read everything kind of backwards and out of line and whatnot. So anyway, another little piece of advice there. Okay, so now we're back to switching to my damage gladius, and I'm gonna hit this guy in the face, and I think we're hopefully gonna be okay. Yeah, we got this guy. Dude, man, yeah. I don't have my sling anymore, so. All right. Oh, there's my scrolls. Yeah, so I'm gonna pick those up again. All right, let's grab our scrolls because there's the club on the ground. I don't want that. No. Drop the fire lizard corpse. Okay. Well, that was annoying. I lost my sling. I didn't know that could burn. So apparently, yeah, he can burn your leather. He can burn basically anything that's not metal. Anyway, so the cloak seems useless down here because it's no protection. I mean, it might have some other uses, I guess, if something else can degrade your armor. But so far, I think that's mainly a surface problem. Alright, so we have a broken sling. There are probably at least 3 slings on the floor this level. Yeah, there were. They were back here. I should probably go grab one of those now. This one's a sling? Yeah. And it's an easy thing to find, it's true. Damage Gladius is gonna kill these goblins, I think. Running away. They're just running away. No, now he's throwing stones at me. Alright, you need to die. Good. I will pick up these rocks because pretty soon we're gonna be slinging it again after I grab this sling. Is it damaged? This sling is in perfect shape. Nice. Okay. So yeah, this gives us a little extra damage, so that's good. Alright, so we equip sling, and we're ready to fight again. We are hungry though. I had to run all the way back here for that. Shoot. See, it's moving the cursor again over to the right side because my cursor's there. It's trying to get as close to the cursor as possible. So, there we go. Just need to I have to make sure the cursor's over the HUD before I do that. Okay, so, oh shoot, it's a blob. Alright. Yes, right when I need my sling here. Boom, time to kill a blob. Boom, you're dead. Okay, in we go. So, Lizard was hiding up here. He was guarding these copper nuggets. More money, good. Definitely need more money. Okay, definitely some decent strength. We're gonna have wyvern strength before long. Ooh, portcullis. A hag. It's the boss! Alright, who's this guy? Oh, I didn't actually read it here. Oh, we didn't get info on the boss yet. Or maybe because we found him, it disappeared. Anyway, yeah. Hag. Hag alert. Spellcaster. 96 only though. Folktales. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna go this way. Ooh, there's a adder in there. Even adders alone are actually kind of dangerous. Anyway, well, I'm not gonna fight them yet. I hope they're not coming after me. Are they coming after me? No. Good. I think they're okay. Dart hits me. Okay, never mind. We're good. We are good with the dart. That was a trap. Stone door is locked and you don't have the key. Aren't I carrying a key? I have a tin key. Oh, she'll be stuck in there until you can open the portcullis. Ah, alright. Well, the tin key probably is what it is. I don't know. We'll find out. I might have... Little dart misses you. Paralysis dart. Anyway, yeah, I maybe have the key for that spot. Maybe not. Alright, fine. I'll stay away. Go away. I need a... There's some other places I haven't explored down here yet. Oh. Alright, that's a place I can't get into yet either. Oh, so anyway, she's stuck in there. Okay, she's locked though, huh? Ooh, Statonia, my favorite. We are the least charismatic murderer in the dungeon. What? Glowmoth is attacking me. No, not the Glowmoth. You asked for it. I'm not sure why you asked for it, but you asked for it. Uh-oh, a couple of goblins in here. Time to sling it up. Nope, okay. Glad he has time. Goblin slinger? Probably hit it by accident with a rock. Yeah, that would make sense. So these guys... The slinger's just sitting here in the corner, dying. He's not attacking me. He's trying to run away. It's pretty easy to get enemies stuck on stuff. Okay, I have a lot of rocks. 43 rocks I'm carrying around now. How much do those weigh each? Just 43? One each? No, whoa, it could be 3 each. Wow, that's 129 on our weight there. That's a lot of rocks. Probably can't use up that many rocks. Alright. We can't get on through on this side. My lack of wisdom is showing. There we go. As expected. There's a sliding panel here. Come on, how do I get in? Here we go. Boom. Open the sliding panel. Yes! Obsidian sculpture. That's got to be worth a lot of money, right? How much treasure we got now? Something. Green gem, obsidian sculpture. Uh-huh. Yeah, still kind of dumb right now when they're fleeing. Yeah, you can trap them up into corners, basically. I can see them being smarter, although that would also make them more annoying if they got smarter. Okay, so I guess at this point, I got my axe. That's the main reason I came down here. Alright, Mr. Rockpecker. Go away. Oh, wait, here's a door. Oh, I missed this door. What? A staircase leading up? Huh. Wait, I didn't use the tin key, though, so I didn't require a key. I just didn't notice the door earlier. Where does this go back to? The different upstairs. Alright, well, before I go through that, I'm going to use this. I guess it goes to a different section of the previous floor. Oh, I see. I never unlocked this door. I still can't unlock that door, but it's another way down. Okay. Well, oh shoot, it's a pestilence bat. You can open it? Oh, I tried to open it. Did I? Or did I open it actually? Did I have the key for that? Oh, I did open it. Oh. Oh, that was nice. Oh, useful. Okay. I didn't notice. You unlock a door from the inside. I see. Okay, okay. So there's a special kind of like return door. I hadn't seen one of those before actually. Bone knife. Alright, time to go chop down some trees. Oh, you don't need a key if you go from the other side. I see. That's interesting that doors do recognize the side, though. Yeah, it's a nice feature. Oh, wait a minute. It's not this way. It's a little easier to... I prefer doing it this way rather than using the mouse, to be honest. Partially because the mouse can get kind of annoying. Okay, we're back. Oh, so the first thing you need to do is take off my coat of mail in case it starts raining. Oh wait, I know I have a cloak, so I could put that on instead. Equip, here it is, the damaged cloak. There we go, never mind, that's easier. Wait a minute, I have some, oh they're broken boots. Never mind, let's get rid of those. Drop the boots. I do have some damaged boots though, I should put those on. There we go. Decent armor. Yeah, I had to do that after I felt there were a trap door and got permanently trapped behind the door to the staircase. That would suck. I've actually never seen a trap door before. Okay, so now presumably we can chop down trees. Stone axe. Can I chop this tree down? No. How do I chop down the tree? I guess that's not a choppable tree. What's this? It's a tropical tree. Go find a different tree. You push trapdoors to later levels. At early levels, falling through trapdoors is basically a death sentence. That makes sense. I can see that. Yeah, it would. The early levels kind of ramp pretty quickly. If you haven't explored the first, you won't have gathered enough money to pay for some gear for the second. All right, I guess you have to find some wood somewhere. I'm trying to get. Oh, getting a little hungry here. So yeah, falling down at the beginning would suck. Alright, so how do I chop down a tree? I mean, how do I chop it? Oh. Oh, never mind. Here's a stick. How do I chop down the tree? I can't do it by just walking into the tree. Is there some other action? Control direction. Oh. Oh. Is that like a special command, really? Okay. You finish cutting down, and we got fire. Oh, 7 pieces from a single tree? That's awesome. Wow. All right. You wildly attack at empty space. Okay. All right. Yeah, I haven't actually done this before. Chop down something. Nice. 7 more pieces of firewood. Hell yeah. Okay. This is good. We're gonna solve the hunger problem. Although I say we're gonna solve it, but not entirely. All right. So if I check, mainly because you said there's wildlife doesn't come back, which kind of sucks. Doesn't seem like there's even much of it around here. Still not done with the main dungeon though, so we'll have to go further. This guy, 1166. Okay, that cloak is protecting my helm. It looks like from this rain, unless the rain's just too light. But anyway, all right, we should have enough here. Oh, we have substantial. Whoa. Oh, firewood. How heavy is firewood? What's that located under? We still have the tin key from down there. 14 pieces of firewood. 60. Oh, firewood's really heavy. Yeah, okay. It's heavier than normal sticks. It's actually significant. So I guess they also last long too. I mean, literally before you have to like buy a firewood and you only get like 1 piece. 14 is a lot of firewood then. So actually, I don't actually need this much. Apparently, this one would last longer. Yeah. So I'm gonna drop half of that then, back to the normal moderate burden rather than substantial. Okay, now I just need to kill something. All right, we're not gonna chop up soldiers. We have sling, we have rocks, we have axe. This dude swimming. Not seeing anything. We can go back to town. There's like pigs there. I do need some food though. Maybe I should do that because it's more reliable if they're still around. Getting rather hungry though. there was a pig. I mean, who knows where they're not at now. Actually, it's kind of funny though, because if you attack pigs, here's a pig, then they get mad at you. They become your enemy, and then because they're your enemy, everyone else starts attacking the pig too. I think. Kind of funny. Okay. Boom! Whack that pig. Kill a pig. Wait, where'd you go? Something at your feet. Yeah. Pig corpse. Moderate weight. Okay. Let's go to a fire pit. I guess the other thing is it's kind of annoying if you want to start a fire and it's raining. Here we go. Oh, I have to butcher the pig. Here we go. Pig corpse. Butcher. We should get a decent amount from that, I think. 2 pieces of raw meat. And then we can drop here. Where is it? What was it under again? Oh, there it is. It's off on the other menu. Drop firewood. I actually don't know how long these last. I'm going to drop 3 pieces of firewood. And they're not sticks, after all. And now we can use our fire kit on the firewood. Okay, and then you cook a piece of raw meat. Cook another piece of raw meat. And if we look there, we now have pieces of cooked meat. These don't stack though. I mean, if they're shouldn't they probably stack if they're the exact same thing? I noticed about certain things like meats and whatnot. Waste fewer letters. Oh, okay. Tessellation says, well, they're supposed to stack. Oh, well, they don't. Yeah, I noticed it's mainly with meats and other things that you might deal with, or, manipulate. They're not stacking. So that would be nice if they can do that. Stacking things is something, is sometimes technically tricky. It is, yeah. I've seen that problems with that in really a lot of work in progress roguelikes. Stacking stuff, just even commercially released roguelikes, it just doesn't always work, right? Okay, so we got our meat. I don't know how long. Apparently, we can even 3 pieces of firewood. 3 pieces of firewood. I mean, earlier I cooked 2 pieces of meat in one of my previous runs with 7 sticks, and it was about the exact same amount of time. So 3 firewood is certainly better than 7 sticks. But sometimes food should not stack because decomposing clock is different. Yeah, that makes sense. I can see that. That's true. That's part of why it makes it tricky. I know. 3 firewood should last a good long time. Interesting. Certainly different than sticks then in that regard. And so that makes an axe that much cooler. Nice. Actually, speaking of stone axe. Yeah, this one doesn't talk about it using for cutting stuff down, but definitely much more than sticks though, for sure. So now we can totally solve this food problem. Eating that cooked meat. Tasty pig. We're still hungry? Damn. I just ate 2 cooked meats, man. I thought that would have been enough. Chopping wood was covered in the tutorial. I forgot that part of the tutorial. You're right. I guess it was, huh? The tutorial was so long. Actually, part of the problem is that, if I wasn't streaming, it would probably get a little more out of it. Because I also working on providing feedback and talking about it at the same time, so tend to play it a little differently. That, and also compared to even my regular runs right now, like when I'm playing on my own, I was able to do a bunch of runs really quickly, as opposed to oh, there goes the fire. Okay, so cooking 2 meats and eating them, and the fire was about out. But yeah, also I'm kind of slow here. We're actually not moving too much slower. 120 with a burden. Our weight is all the way up to 1761. Anyway, so yeah, could get harder to find food, but we're still hungry. I'm kind of surprised. I thought actually cooking that meat would have been at least solve the hunger for now, but no. Well, there's other stuff to eat. Like we can go into the dungeon. There's the good thing is there's a large source of wood, or at least here there is. If we travel further. There's deserts and other kinds of terrain where you're probably going to have more trouble with that. Decomposing rotten human. some regular sticks on the ground. That's what I was using before. Oh, we even got a bread delivery. Dead human, yeah. Oh, there's the firewood I dropped. There's not a lot of wildlife around here. There's the pig in town. I guess I could... There's the horse up there. I gotta kill the horse. Eat horse meat. The herder. Monkey corpse. Ooh. Butcher the monkey corpse. How does that give us? I know some of them... This one's one piece of raw meat. Some of the things you can butcher give you multiple pieces of meat. The soldiers could have killed the wildlife. Yeah, that's highly unfortunate. Also, you can use salt. Oh, here's some javelins. Somebody was using these. I'm not really collecting javelins, I guess. They were using those to kill stuff. Here's another pig. Ooh, yes. Pig killing time. Oops. Wrong key there. Our friend over there is, again, like I mentioned, you make an enemy of the pig and he's going after it too. When then they're all so fast that they're all gone. No pig, no man. Come on. So this is also what I was referring to about, you know, I mean, I guess it's much easier, I think, now that I've got, now that you can, I know you can chop stuff for the firewood. That's great. But oftentimes, tracking down and going after stuff, by the time you're done with it, it's a partially eaten, rabbit. It's a rabbit skeleton now. Anyway, by the time you've done it, you're getting hungry again. It'd be nice, I guess, if there was more of a source of... I mean, this seems like a place that should have more wildlife. I guess, like you said, especially if the local guys can kill it too. I mean, it needs to be a little more balanced. It's true, at least the other guy won't eat the pig. He'll just help kill it. Here goes a dog. Dog's actually kind of... I guess you can kill him too. Dangerous. Yeah, I'm now very hungry. Do I have any food on me? I have the loaf of bread. Great. So, yes. Oh, I still have that piece of raw meat too, so technically if I wanted to, I can cook that as well. Yeah, I do have the raw meat. I'm going to cook that. I'm going to drop 2 of these, and then... Okay, well, we're not hungry anymore. I'm actually quite curious what happens if you don't cook in a fire pit. I mean, I know it supposedly spreads fire, which would be funny. I haven't done that yet, but I wonder how far and wide that would burn. I've not played with fires. I've been being a good boy and cooking in the fire pit. Bunch of broken iron daggers. I guess somebody was throwing them at stuff. Alright, well, we're not hungry anymore, but we also have no spare food. So, again, it's the story of run around all over creation trying to get more food. And then get hungry in the process. Desolation says I specifically had to make fire pits because I started too many forest fires. Makes sense. If there's a trout in this water. Hello, trout. Want to come over here? Dove back into the water. The trout dives beneath the surface of the water. I like it. But yeah, it would be nice if they could come back, the wildlife. Anyway, not hungry at the moment, I guess I should probably go down. Also, there's... Wait a minute, what? Did I? Oh, my lantern goes dimmer. Okay. Lantern's out, I believe. It's just faint. Alright. You fill the lantern from a flask of oil. There we go. Alright, anyway, I'm gonna leave that there. We should make it out now. Back to... Oh, wait a minute. No, what do I need? I need the treasure dealer. I haven't gone to the treasure dealer yet. Try visiting other towns. Oh, I do very much want to. I don't think it's time to do that yet, though. I'm gonna go kill the hag. I guess once you've killed the hag, then it's time to do that. There we go. Now we got him. Now we're swimming in 464 money. But yeah, I think we can take the hag first. What I want to do is hire some people. I don't think I want to hire more than one, but I'll say until once she kill the hag, then I better go. Yeah, honestly, I need to go too, but I think it'd be better if I stop at that point. I'm kind of surprised I'm not dead already, actually. I mean, technically the other character died, but then I started with this other pre-made character I had, so... Alright, I don't remember where the mercenaries were, actually. I need to grab, I forget what room they're hanging out in. It's, it's easy to spot the rooms with the bankers and whatnot, but not the mercenary room. It'd be nice if there was a visual way to identify, unless there's one that I'm not familiar with. Always have to waste all... I've gotten hungry again already. God damn it. At least I'm not super hungry, but I'm getting hungry. And I don't know whether... There was a mercenary there. I was going to find the mercenary house. I guess I could hire this guy right here. Really need to make the shop signs? Yeah, it'll be helpful. Or just other kinds of visual cues. I mean, anything also that will show up on the map here. Yeah. That you can see from a distance, which I guess could help... Could be possible with the signs too. How much is this guy? 15, right. I mean, they're all pretty much similar prices. Alright, hire this guy. I don't know if I should hire more than one. What's this guy's condition? Wait a minute, what? Where's this? Does he not have anything? Most of these mercenaries are carrying stuff. You know, did they lose all their stuff walking around in the rain or something without a cloak? Yeah, this guy's got no equipment. Anyway, where the hell the other mercenaries go? I know that's kind of annoying. Yeah, that's quite annoying that they can have all their stuff wrecked by the rain too, just like you. I mean, it makes sense because it's one of the mechanics, but also it's weird that they would be impacted like that. They really should all have cloaks if that's the case, because otherwise, yeah, everyone losing their stuff. I mean, if you want to play the realism, got to play it all the way in that regard, I think. Because, yeah, all their stuff's gone. So he's not going to be as useful. He can pick up stuff and become more useful. Maybe NPCs should take shelter when it rains. That'd be a good idea, yeah. Again, right now the rain, as I mentioned, I'm pretty sure I tested it, and it actually impacts you even if you're indoors. So that's not going to solve the problem alone. No, don't bash him with a sling. Broken helmet. But, yeah, it would be nice to fix that up. Okay, well, maybe we'll just go with one and equip him on the way. Here's a club. Pick that up, right? You want to pick that up? There's a club on the... Wait, what is this one? Oh, that's 30 leather boots. Wait a minute. Oh, they're broken. Never mind. Wait, where was the club? Where'd the club... There was a club on the ground that I dropped. Yeah, it's harder to find stuff. Yeah, we'll find stuff inside. Even though I'm already hungry. Somebody took it? Oh. No, but I thought it was listed on the right side, though, which means... Doesn't that mean it was the stuff in view? Oh, he threw a javelin. He's got a javelin. This is why you really kind of need to full clear these, because every time you have to come in and out of the same place... Where did he go? Here he is. Every time you come in and out of the same place, you have to face off against the same little guys who are running away from you, which is kind of annoying. There you go. Pick up your javelin there. Don't run over the trap again. Do you have anything other than javelins? Probably not. But at least other guys won't steal stuff down here. Shoot, he stepped on a trap too. Yeah, I guess your allies shouldn't step on known traps. Rocks now fell on him. Dude. Here, you need fortified. Was he stuck now? Why did he just... Alright, here he is. Now he's following me. Okay, now we can totally equip you on this floor, right? Sometimes he stops and I gotta get him, like, call him again. Alright, here's a bone knife. Surely you want a bone knife. No? Yes? No? No, I guess I could give it to him. Not that the bone knife is actually good, but it's better than nothing. Here, I'm going to pick up a bone knife and I am going to hand it to you. Give him an item. Give him the bone knife. You give a bone knife to the mercenary. And now, he didn't equip it though. I guess if they wanted, if he was going to equip it, he would have taken it off the ground himself. Maybe he's partial to some other kind of item. They have preferences. He doesn't want no bone knife. I can't get him to use anything else. Well, maybe if I give him something else. What have I got here? Oh yeah, I'm using a stone axe at the moment, right? Yeah, I didn't need to use a stone axe. Gonna remove my stone axe and equip my damaged gladius. We are not going to be a match for this enemy once we reach them if you don't get up to speed here. Bat. Get my sling ready to hit that bat when it shows up. Wait, what? There's a bronze helmet on the ground. He stopped again. See him? The mercenary there was just stopped for some reason again. But once I called him, he came over. I wonder why he was stopping. There's a bronze helmet. You want that? No. It's free, really. Oh, there's also a knife here. Bone knife. Alright, here. What if... what if I give you... I have a stick, too. I'll give you a stick. Also a bone knife. And a helmet. Let's see what he does. Crested helmet. Wait, that's not the one that I was on the ground, actually. Bronze helmet was on the ground. Here you go. Give all that stuff. You gonna use any of it? Probably not. Based on my experience, no. He's more of a naked barbarian type. Okay, he's got rocks now. Definitely got rocks. Good. At least he's got something. Okay, let's stay away from the rock picker. Something's not right in his head. Yeah, he's full of rocks. Yeah, got him. All right. Yeah, I don't know. Here he is again. He's just sitting there. I have to press call to get him to come. That might be why I'm losing some of them in town. Surely he'll pick those up, right? No? He didn't pick these up either. You're not going to be much help against the hag, yo. Alright, well I have 46 rocks, so I'll hand a bunch to them and they either one need to. Dude, come back here. No, now where are you going? I keep having to call him. Alright, I got a lot of rocks. Here's a bat. Get him. Uh-oh. Mercenary is diseased. That's not good. We're coming back. I would much prefer if I had like an armed mercenary. There's a club on the ground here, dude. Come on. Oh, there's a bunch of... Dude, there's a bunch of mercenary gear here just sitting on the ground. There's a club and armor. They seem so eager to steal stuff, but then when stuff like this comes down, they're like, nah. Here, I'll give you all of that. You can have a club. You can have, I have an extra shield that I was carrying too. Yeah, you can have the other dude's armor. Okay, what else did I pick up? Oh, laminar armor, yes, and also, oh, there was another gladius. Oh, heavily damaged gladius, I see. Yeah, well, I'll keep that one on me for now. There. You want to use any of that? I doubt it. Try leaving it on the ground? Well, it was sitting there on the ground already. You mean separately? Weakened. You might need a moment to think about it. Well, I mean, it was on the ground already there for a while, in the pile. They seem normally like they go after that stuff fine. So here's this hag. Only got 96 hit points. I mean, I don't know. They're probably also decent in other ways. He can't get through, though. We are considerably weakened by this. Alright, I need to take off real quick. I realized my cloak. Where'd he go? There's a lot of stuff in this room. It's actually a pretty dangerous room. I like how you can see in there. Hey, Blippo! New traditional roguelike. Yes, apparently it's been in works for many, many years by Tessellation here in chat with us now. Sunlorn. Did a stream on it, I guess, just last week. Continuing that with a slightly different character after the other save crapped out. But this one's going pretty well too. I'm glad I had a backup of a different character ready to go. Okay, so what I'm thinking here is I want to drop some stuff because I'm actually a little too burdened right now. I'm thinking of what else I have that might be heavy and worth dropping. Oh, dart crossbow could actually be really useful here. I like that. I'm gonna drop this. I'm also gonna back up. Take off my sling and equip my dart crossbow as my backup. Oops. Yep, didn't want to do that. And then load up the sleep darts. Wait, can I do that? Okay, it did. It just hasn't updated in my inventory on the right side for some reason. Not an immediate update there. Okay, now it's updated. I had to do a swap and then it updated to sleep darts. Yeah, that's one of the things. Dude, get back over here. Oh, man, my friend is just running away now. Man, I could really use a little help. He's just fleeing. Even when I call. Probably because he's weak, I guess. Seems to be very feeble, moving slowly, your faithful companion. What's annoying? Shoot. He's afraid of the hag? Yeah, that would make sense. I don't really want to open this door without them, but we're going to go out with a bang if it's going to happen. Oh, I can't actually lift it. Never mind. Oh. Okay, here. That was anticlimactic here. And a little bit of an anticlimactic entrance here because I can't actually lift this. It's too heavy. I have a key. to something. It's not the door over to the right, though. Too heavy, and I can't search for a way in. Yeah, apparently I need to find a switch somewhere. What if I can't find it? Yeah, he's apparently afraid. You can tell he's fleeing because he went to a corner. Fleeing AIs go to the corner. Okay, okay, I'll stay away from you, Rockpecker. Go away, go away. Yes, I'm leaving, I'm leaving. Dude, stop bothering me if you want me to go away. Oh yeah, I was wondering if it was this one here. Is this here? Pressure plate, unseen mechanism. And I want to get hit, but no, great. Yeah, that's the paralysis one. Right. Yeah, this is the one I can't open. I don't have the key. I have a free tin key, though, which is for this floor. What if your wisdom's not high enough? Oh, no, that's a trap. You need a certain amount of wisdom, yeah? I believe. I would assume. Some things you just can't figure out without high enough wisdom. Mine's too low, maybe. I've searched a lot around here. I don't see anything. Actually, can I hit these guys? Oh, you will eventually find it. Okay, so enough searching. Multiple searches is worth it then. I see. Yeah, it shouldn't be too far from here. Yeah, it's my experience with them so far, certainly. Actually, can I shoot these guys through here? No, I'm just curious because I have extra here. Probably just hit the door. Oh, did I find it? Oh, you notice a rock wall that seems unstable. Oh, there it is. Yeah, okay, here it is. Oh. An unwound winch. Oh, it's a winch. There we go. All right. Oh, shoot. Now I'm like emergency hungry levels. All right, whatever. I'm going to ignore it, I guess. It might be a bad idea, but... Operate the winch. And everyone is free! This is an adder. They're probably resistant to poison, I would assume. The least deadly among venomous snakes. Oh, not resistant. Oh, that's right. I'm not poisoning them. I'm putting them to sleep. Right, right, right. Makes sense. I'm moving at 110 now. That's actually not bad. Not hurting him. Oh, yeah, good. Hurt him that time. That's decent then. If I can do that much damage. I am poisoned. I am slowed. Yeah, the hag is casting spells, I can tell. She's just out of view, though. If I can damage these guys enough, they'll run away for now. I'm trying to damage these guys, the snakes. There's the hag. Oh, shoot. Man, I pressed F. Crap. That's not good. I just wasted a bunch of turns. Loaded. I don't know why that happened. Hey, glance off your mind protection. Good. Helmet. Misses you. Insert a sleep dart. Hit the hag. Okay. Yeah, I'll hit her. Good. That means I can probably stop attacking her and start attacking other stuff. Switch back to the Gladius and start attacking the Copperhead. Oh man, being slow actually does waste even more turns. Fortunately, my armor is high enough for now, so I'm not taking too much damage, but being slow sucks. It's too bad my friend isn't helping. I'm taking way too much damage. I mean, I'm getting hit too much. The hag is... Is the hag sleeping? No. She's hostile. She's not doing anything? I wonder if I should just attack the hag. She will sleep? I don't think she went to sleep, though. You hit the hag. Shouldn't she just be asleep by now? Yeah, I know it takes a few turns, but normally it means they're... I guess it is not giving you messages for that. It's been a while, though. We'll see. I'll wait one more turn. Oh, okay, the hag fell asleep. Good. Yes. Perfect. I'm using this chance to dispatch the other guys. And then I can wail on this hag here. So I guess I can attack while they're asleep. Get rid of this worm, too. Hag wakes up. I didn't actually hurt her, though. Damn. Now I'm weak, also. I'm attacking with trying to put her back to sleep again. Alright, hit her. Oh well, now I might as well just attack head on because I'm not being attacked at the moment. I'm still fortified. My friend is useless. I'm just gonna now attack with Gladius and while she falls asleep. Hit hard. Yes, hag is going down. Hag falls asleep. I'm gonna use this opportunity to refortify myself. And then attack again. Hag woke up, not dead, now dead. You kill the hag. Hell yeah. Boss down. Whew. Oak wand. I guess that's all we get out of this, an oak wand. Well, actually, I don't know what it is. It would be some... No, I don't want to butcher the human corpse. No, I don't want to eat a human corpse either. Anyway, yeah, nice. Try the wand. Well, I mean, it'll be in my notes what it does. That's what I was trying to get to here. But I haven't asked for advice in this town, so otherwise they would tell us what the hag has. Anyway, I mean, do wands recharge in this game, or do they have charges, or what? How does that work actually? All right. Nice. Oh, they recharge automatically. So like the wyvern totem as well. Oh, that's cool then. Oh, that is interesting. All right. I wonder what it does. This is the wand of what? All right, we'll try it out then. Okay, I can attack stuff with it. So it's a targeting wand. Can I hit this guy? Yeah. The adder is shuffled away. What do you mean the adder shuffled away? He just moved one space. You zap an oak wand. What did it do? Does it identify it there? The wand of egress. Oh, okay. There it is, yeah. This wand will cause any creature targeted to be carried far away. He only moved one space. Is it because he's in a corridor there? Is it knock people back or whatever? And we can't see a charge on it, of course, but he was in a corner. Yeah, I guess that's what it is. It pushes things back. So it won't work there. That's cool. I wonder if the hag... There's certainly... Actually, this whole area down here to the south looks like the hag's like hideout or whatever. It's all surrounded by walls, so I definitely want to explore in there too. I need to eat, though. Both in the game and in real life. I haven't had lunch yet. It's 3 p.m. I started the stream actually around noon. So I just really wanted to do it because I was intending on streaming yesterday. I had it on my mind. I had this character set up from yesterday, so pretty good. I'm happy with how it turned out, even though we lost the other character, which I wanted to do more with. This character was, in general, probably one of the easier starts and better prepared to do things. So this character's next few moves will be, instead of going into the south area, probably has to go back to town and get some more food, because we're already in yellow hunger territory. The mercenary can stay here cowering in the corner, and I will, go back and basically do a little bit more hunting, get some more food. It's good to know that we can get the firewood from the trees. Remembering that from the tutorial would have been definitely helpful earlier on. So, but yeah, more food, and then can go see if there's any more treasure down in here, and if there's any more downstairs, or if this is the end, basically, of this. I'm guessing this is probably the end. There's only 3. And then can finally start traveling to other towns, because there are more towns, more places to go, things to see, actually. Find other caves. I have never been to actually other caves. I have been to other towns and before, and yeah, including non-friendly ones. Just when I had to stop one time and I just kept running off and found a hostile town and then got murdered. But Overall, yeah, working out pretty well. Hopefully the save doesn't get broken because apparently there is a bit of an issue with saving in the game. We'll have to see if that works. In fact, why don't we just try that right now? Save and quit. This will be the end of the stream, but let's try it out. I can give you that save later, Tessellation. Alright, it didn't crash. Last time it was save and quit, and during that saving it got froze, and then the entire thing just crashed. So apparently the save worked. Now, as we've seen, even if you save successfully, you load it back in, like the sometimes the levels don't match up or whatever. That's a different kind of issue, but anyway. Oh, I see. Tessellation says my recommendation right now is to save inside of dungeons level. It might be more stable to inside dungeon levels. That makes sense. It's because it seems like you were talking about the overworld. I mean, the overworld is big, right? So that seems to have slightly more issues there in terms of like zones and stuff. It's one of the problems with like overworld games with just massive maps. So you can go forever. Got to have more robust process for handling all that data as opposed to dungeons. Just okay, you got your dungeon floor and another dungeon floor, etc. It's definitely a different set of problems for devs to solve. So it makes sense. Yeah, the chunking, exactly. It's the term for chopping up your overworld into different sections. All right, so that'll be it for today. I guess as long as the save is good. So maybe I'll probably continue this run then. See where it goes. I don't know how much longer it'll last because we'll see. Certainly learned enough about the game to at least get further, finding more villages and whatnot, and able to eat. We'll see how it turns out then. I guess I'll probably do another stream for it, since it hasn't ended yet. I don't know exactly when that'll be, but yeah, this will be the end of part 2. Thanks, Tessellation. You have a lot of momentum now, says Tessellation. Yeah, I can see that, for sure. Definitely. Yeah, so, yeah, my last character also had a lot of momentum, similar to this. I didn't kill the boss yet, but I've done most of what I've done here and had a lot more money and stuff, actually. But that save died. But this one's still running, so that's good. So thanks everyone for stopping by. Thank you, Tessellation, for hanging out and chat and also able to give us extra info. For anyone who missed parts of it or wants to catch up, I'll put this up on YouTube later after the stream. So see you next time or back on Discord.